How's my audio? Also, pardon the squeaky chair. I'm borrowing a gamer chair because my usual chair completely destroyed last time I sat on it. Apparently office chairs can just shear apart if you sit on them for a couple of years. So I'm still getting used to this one. I don't like how gamer chairs kind of feel like you're falling out of them all the time. Right, Ari, you saw the pictures? Oh jeez, I tried my best to repair it. I don't want to learn welding right now. I'm learning Arduinos. That's my project. So, one thing at a time, trying to limit my hobbies. Anyway, let me get the screen going. Sean, that's... no! Well, okay, yeah, my chair did, so I basically, the day I got it, I bought some $40 office chair, and I sat on it, and there was, like, this cracking sound, and out from the bottom fell, like, a bunch of pieces of what looked like shattered sandy steel. So, something in the crystal structure, I don't know, it was just really shitty. It fell out, and I'm like, well, the chair still seems like I can sit on it. It's okay. I could not figure out where the bolt came from or the piece. It looked kind of like a bolt had cracked in half. So I just swept up all the shards of metal and carried on sitting on this chair. And then I guess over the course of 3 years, whatever job it was supposed to be doing was not being done. So the act of sitting on it just sheared the metal apart until it ripped kind of like paper. And lo and behold, I was sitting on it like a couple of weeks back, and I noticed how much I was listing to one side, and every time I sat down it seemed a little farther, and I flipped it over, and yeah, it was moments away from tearing in two. So, yeah. And apparently, I did not know this, but those pistons, the pneumatic pistons that support office chairs a lot of the time, under some circumstances can explode if you rupture them. So don't sit on a failing office chair, I guess. Apparently they don't do that often. It's like a particular series of failures have to happen. But yeah, it's not super high pressure. I think there have been fatalities, actually, if I remember reading, like 3 in history. But yeah, so, apparently every office chair, everybody sitting on one, is also sitting on a pneumatic bomb all the time. So yeah, I'm glad that my butt is intact. I don't know what the warning signs are, and I would not be too afraid of office chairs in general, but if it helps, do some reading. That's all I can suggest. Otherwise, I mean, I think millions of people sit on them every day and don't have issues. I think 3 people have. But yeah, there were actual cases of at least severe injuries, I think. So if they're failing, don't sit on them. Anyway, welcome to the stream. Sorry for that opening. I've been thinking about hardware and stuff lately. I've been fixing up a lot of old things in the house, so... Yeah, they are kind of comfortable for pneumatic bombs. I will say that. Yeah, let's check if my controller works. Is my controller working? Is my controller working? It is working. Hello. Okay. Well, yes. I need to get a pillow or something for this, because I'm, like, falling forward anytime I'm, like, not actively bracing myself, which is probably also a good core workout. I don't know. It's sort of like one of those, like, those balls you sit on. But yeah. Anyway, Oh, I'm not focusing the game. Sorry, 1 second. Typically I do this all beforehand, but I felt chatty today, and also I was kind of, I had an Arduino project covering my desk until, like, right before stream, because I'm trying to diagnose some things. I'm actually learning how to use a multimeter properly is the big thing. But yeah, so I just cleared it off in time to start the stream, but I didn't do any of my normal prep, so. Here we go. Yeah, it should be neat. I'll probably share stuff about it as I'm figuring it out. I'm still, like, just learning how to blink an LED and stuff. But they're cool. It's just, like, C-ish programming. It's really simple. It might actually literally be C++. But, yeah, you just write little commands like, wait this many milliseconds, and you can read values of voltages from the board and use that as a variable in the code. So you can do really simple, like, really simple to use circuit stuff. I'm not successfully able to make it blink on a timer based on the input yet, though, so I'm still still figuring it out. It's my first time using one. I've had an Arduino for like 3 years, and I just never had the bits to do anything with it. So I'm finally got some stuff so I can play around with it. But anyway, that's not what we're here to do today. Although maybe that would be fun. I don't know. If I felt like streaming a lot of frustrating plugging and unplugging of wires, maybe that could be fun. I've been thinking about other things to do over weekends, like streams to do, but I don't know. I still need to figure things out before I put myself in front of any public scrutiny. I'm still still figuring things out. But yes. Are there soldering streams? I guess that would be kind of fun, right? Like, it's a methodical process, so I could see that. It's kind of like cleaning or neatly organizing. I should have streamed setting up my diagnostic board, because there's like all kinds of soldering in there. But anyway, let's see. I'm curious to see the battle system in this game. I know a little bit of Grandia 2, and I've read the manual for this one, so I do have that. I machine translated the manual so I could actually tell what was going on. But yeah, so let's see, can we just load the game from here? Is it going to load my most recent game? Am I going to have to move my... There we go, move my mouse out of the way. Alright, so where do we leave off here? We had just... I believe we had just gotten... We just gotten a permission of some sort, right? To, oh, here we go. Controlling, okay. I switched to an analog, or to a D-pad for controlling, so I get a little bit more precise control over the movement, since the Saturn control was D-pad. So I'm not using a... Wait, joystick versus D-pad. They're both analog, right? Anyway, sorry. Where were we, though? Yeah, we were in the middle of... We got some permission or something to go to the Sult Ruins. Is it an item I have? Intro letter, probably. From Curator, gets into Sult Ruins, okay. And oh yeah, we have the Spirit Stone too, which we got from the Curator also. Which was supposed to be some kind of special artifact of an ancient civilization, but the Curator can't tell really, so it might just be another... Is a D-pad digital? I don't know. What's the difference? It's like, I guess in this case, it's a button. I've never had good intuition for telling what the difference is, because it's all electricity moving through things. Analog is like a continuous signal, and digital is like a pulsed one or something. But yeah, on or off. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, you can tell I have a lot to learn about doing any kind of circuit stuff, huh? Yeah, analog is like, it's a continuous flow of electricity or something, and you can like do things to the values. And yeah. Oh yeah, because for digital stuff you have to pulse it at like a regular frequency, and it's like something like that. It's been a while. I haven't done actual circuit stuff for like years. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, this one, I think the Saturn only ever had a D-pad, and there was a controller that had sort of a pseudo-analog stick that I think they were pushing with Nights into Dreams. But yeah. They were never, like, they didn't have, like, pressure-sensitive triggers or anything. Well, that's kind of cool. Okay. I'm trying to remember what voices I gave everybody. It's gonna take me a while to get back into them. Let's see. This is an old man, so... Hey, Justin, could you tell me what today's lunch set is? And what did I do for Justin? It was like shonen protagonist or something. Today's special is the surprise mushroom pasta. Okay, so I think I'm finding it. Coming up, one daily special. I didn't exactly order yet. Well, it's all good here, so why not? Okay. So this is Justin's mom's restaurant, if you missed the previous episode. This is where you can save your game and have little dinners, which we'll probably see at some point, eventually. But yeah. We got the letter from the curator. Oh, how's the now that we're in game, is the music versus the microphone level good? It's kind of loud for me, but it looks like I might be peeking into the red, so I could dial myself back a little bit. Alright, so if I remember, yeah. What's the map button? Map button is this button? Yes, okay. So, we had finished up in the northern part of Parm. We just unlocked the bottom and hadn't visited all the houses, as I remember. Oh, thanks, Rika. But yeah. Oh, and Sean. Yeah. And then... Yeah, we hadn't explored all the stuff around town yet, which we could do as a quick refresher for the situation, I suppose. I think we talked to most of the people in the square. And this is the Seagull restaurant, is it? Ooh, wrong button. It's been a week since I touched this, so I'm gonna have to remember what the controls are. That's not a sign I can interact with. Sue's house. Oh, okay, we should go here. So Sue is my neighbor, also. Hi there, Justin. Thanks for playing with Sue all the time. I'm just playing. There's no need to thank me. But Sue's always having dinner over at your house. It must be a burden on Lily. I'm usually pretty crude, so Mom is really happy when Sue comes over. She's like a daughter to her. Aw. Oh my, it's Justin. You taking care of Sue always helps us out. I worry that Sue might be getting sad since her parents passed away. Oh no. With you two, Aunt and Uncle, I'm not sad at all. Don't forget that I'm tougher than Justin. Sue, you've got some mouth. Okay. Yeah, they feel like siblings to me, is the thing. These local kids. These local troublemakers. I know since you're taking care of little Sue all the time, let me fix dinner for you in gratitude. Don't worry about it. Sue's pretty reliable, so really, she's the one taking care of me. Okay, so maybe we can go here for a dinner or something. Huh. Let's see if Sue needs to get any gear, because we got gear in the previous episode from our bedroom. Sue might have some stuff. Wow, Sue. Hard drinking. Right next to her teddy bear. Stop, don't touch Betty. Betty's hibernating now. Just leave her alone. She's pretty carefree, just like that goose. What goose? Goose? I see no goose. Do you see a goose? Is there a fabled goose that I don't know about? Alright, so it's a pretty small house at Sue's aunt and uncle's. Can you see these pictures? Guess not. Huh. Oh, right, you can interact with everything. Alright. So no gear for Sue. We've got money and some equipment from what I remember. And then you... Oh yeah, right. She's waltzing, from what I remember. From herbs to weapons and armor, we have everything for you. Welcome to the general store. Okay, I guess we could check out the general store. Oh, hello, Justin. To buy an item, pick it up. To sell an item, come talk to me. Ah, okay. Oh, we could sell some of the garbage that we've collected in our quests. Hmm. So what kind of gear is in here? You get a wound sal and herbs. Restores 40 hit points to one friend. 15 hit points to one friend. Okay, so basically it's 1-to-1 healing points per gold, but we have some healing items if I remember. Do we have any weapons that we want to buy? Sare sword, metal bat, hand dart. So we have a dart, a bat. Okay, Sue can use the bat. Justin can use the sword, but we do not have enough money unless I maybe sell something. And then I don't want to go to the town yet. Sportswear, I'm guessing. Athletic sneaker, a sneaker. Extremely comfortable. 48 move, that's probably good, right? And then shin shoe. Shiny shoe? Polish to a shine, yeah. 35, 48. Okay. Light gloves, 2 defense leather gloves. Fluffy ribbon has a fluffy ornament. Okay. 2 defense. 2 defense gloves, so these are defensive items. Sportswear. Well, I could grab, like, equipment for them both before we head out. It might be a good idea, since I think what I remember, they were, like... Let's see what they had. There was, like, a bunch of trash. Like, literal trash. Cutting board. Yeah, a shield that's a cutting board. Goggles. Goggles are probably good. First, let me fix up my equipment, because, equip. Wooden sword is better than the wooden pole. That's good. Pot lid is the same as the cutting board. I'll probably keep the pot lid for now. Apron is worse defense than the adventurer's clothes. Iron pot is worse than the goggles, so I'm probably going to switch back to the goggles. Regular sneakers are 35 move. Hero badge is +2 action. I don't know what these mean yet, so I'm not going to go too far into any of this. And then for Sue, she can use... Oh, that's trade, right. So she can use the wood pole, which is the same as the toy bow and damage. The mittens are the same as the cutting board. The regular ribbon, same as the iron pot. Sunday best is better than the apron. Dress shoes, and the amulet, which I probably don't want to mess with. So if I wanted to spend some money, maybe I could... Well, let me sell some of the trash that we collected, unless it's like... I don't mind spoilers on this. Do you know, Rika, if there's a reason to keep the garbage that you collected in the start of the game? Because I'm tempted to sell some of this and just... We got a lot of stuff between us. We got healing items. But yeah, I think everything that we had for trash was like slightly worse than what... I'm sorry to call it trash. Everything that we got was slightly worse. I'll keep the wooden pole because that's a melee weapon of a type that we don't have yet, but I can't sell anything but the cutting board, really. I'll keep it. I'll keep it for now, put it in a chest or something. For all I know, there's an end game thing for it. And then was it athletic outfits that I was looking at? Can I compare it to the stuff that we have? So if I were to trade it in, and then there's light gloves, I get either of them up a little bit. 48 move might be good. They can both use athletic shoes. What if I were to trade your regular sneakers for athletic sneakers? And she has dress shoes. I wonder if she should get shiny shoes. Just so we have some differentiation here. And a fluffy ribbon, which is affordable. Light gloves, or leather gloves. They both can equip it, but I'll get... Oh. Justin can't use it? Or... I can afford it, right? Oh, you can't trade in the pot lid. This is... I see. Okay. So get the leather gloves. And then, I guess this... I can't afford the sportswear, even if I trade it in, probably. Yeah, I'll just go with what we got here. So no weapon upgrades, but just some general equipment. And then probably roll with what we have then. Wait, is the treasure chest here... This isn't where you store items. This is... It's just consumable items. Bear with me, I'm still learning this game. And I think we have some healing items. We're probably good to adventure. Alright. If I remember... In the... Upstairs of the restaurant... Let's see, that's how you turn the camera. Upstairs of the restaurant, we can dump off some equipment. Here we go. It's like a little handbag. The stashing place. And then... I'm gonna stash the iron pot, the cutting board. I'll keep the wooden pole, stash the apron, stash the pot lid. Probably keep the spirit stone and the wound salves and the food and all that stuff. This way we have more equipment. Or more slots for stuff, so. I'm just being extra cautious. I know we probably won't run into too much trouble. It seems like it's a very forgiving game so far, but... I do really like the music. Twangy banjo and accordion bagpipe. His weapon, his armor, yeah, we already been there. Anything else that we should check out on this side of the world? Say, Justin, you know the 7 Wonders of Parm? No, what are they? Never heard of them. Tell me what they are. They've been seeing ghosts lately at night near Port Road. Mom says she saw them too. Ghosts? Is that just one of the wonders? The ghosts on Port Road sound interesting. I really love these kinds of stories. Huh, really? I don't understand girls. Hey Justin, you aren't scared, are you? No, nothing like that. You're not scared, are you, Puffy? Puff puff. Puff puff? Puff puff. As I remember, they have like a little anime choo-choo kind of voice. Is that a... Is there just a... Are you... Why, hello, sir. Yikes, he's coming at me. The pain of getting pinched when I was little is coming back. But it's your fault you believed the chef when he said he'd give you the lobster if you caught it. I didn't know he was that strong. Now I really know why he doesn't ever get cooked. That time, not only did my finger hurt, but when I got home, I got chewed out terribly by Mom. Well, that's 2 kinds of pain. I love that once you get close, the lobster starts clicking its claws together. It's gonna get you. I doubt there's anyone who'll be able to cook this lobster. Just a lobster chilling out in a cool bath, I guess. The mascot lobster of this other grocery store? Say, Justin, how's the Seagull restaurant doing? Busy as always? Guess we're doing alright. It just means that Mom keeps bothering me to help out. Don't forget, I'm helping out by washing dishes. Little Sue, you're so responsible. Perhaps you should teach Justin here a lesson or 2. Did you hear that, Justin? Actually, I think so myself. And then who's this? This is absolutely delicious. Just delicious. Huh? Is it that good? Could it be better than our place? Let me try some, sir. Ugh, yuck, it's awful. How can you eat this with a straight face? It's heaven compared to rations. Anyway, it all looks just like food. Any signs on the wall? Special offer today only. Half price if you can eat it all. Yikes, eat it all? I like the half price part, but eating it might be quite an adventure. Aren't you a first-rate adventurer? And Justin, you have to try it. Actually, do you have any more to say? The bread has no mold, the eggs have yolks, the veggies are clean. Yes, I'm glad to be alive. Thank you. Thank you. Aren't you exaggerating a little? Bet you'd fall over backwards if you ate at the Seagull. Army food must be pretty terrible. I'd be AWOL in 3 days. Directly from the trenches, yeah? Poor guy. I'm glad he's got a good meal. I love all the character they've filled this town with, too. Ever since I was little, getting into the Garlyle forces was my dream. I really wanted to wear the uniform. Wow, sir, that's so cool that you decided so smartly by yourself. They say, the clothes make the man. Justin, do you know the meaning of that saying? Actually, I'm not quite sure. But isn't it a compliment? Huh. Justin, the saying, the clothes make the man, means someone who may look fine might not be so great inside. Really? So that's it? But, you know, I actually did use it correctly. Oh, boy. Sean, yeah, I kind of see that. She has sort of got Ace Attorney sidekick energy. She's commenting on things, she's kind of being cheerful while you're being a little... Well, yeah, there's like a bit of contrast between them two. Justin's not exactly grizzled or worn out, but let's see. I know the factories help the town prosper, but can't they do anything about the soot on laundry? Mom says exactly the same thing. But my husband works at the factory, so I guess I can't complain. Inventor's house. Who is this? Ooh, new song. Whoa, that's a huge clock, but the time's wrong. Sorta hot if you get too close. That's a steam gauge, buddy. Aye, it's ye, Justin. Are you here to interrupt me invention work again? Why not? You don't have anything better to do, right? Don't worry, sir. I'll make sure Justin doesn't bother you. She keeps him in line. Me steam engine food processor cuts up all the ingredients for you. The culinary tool of the future. Unfortunately, it's hard to get her to cut only the ingredients and not the cutting board, too. Oh, as you see, her only drawback is that she cuts up the cutting boards, too. Ha ha ha. Isn't that sort of a fatal drawback? Wanna try something I made with this? With all the cutting boards in it, it's chock full of fiber. Maybe next time. Mr. Inventor, what's this machine used for? It keeps blowing out hot air. That's what I call me a hair dryer. It uses steam power to make hot air to dry your hair. I keep making prototypes, but they all have the problem of soot mixed in the hot air. I don't think that's the problem. Air this hot, it'll just burn your hair off. Oh, another failure, but I'll never accept defeat. The dawn of the steam engine is near. Good luck, Mr. Inventor. I'm rooting for you. I don't want to eat a cutting board sandwich or whatever he's got going. That's me steam engine clock, telling time with steam power, the ultimate extravagance. Now that seems unnecessary. Too bad you have to keep stoking it with coal or it immediately stops working. Yeah. I feel like you could pre-generate spring coil power with an engine and then just use that as a clock, and you have a lot less heat to worry about. Just hook a tractor up to a winding mechanism, basically. So is this like a little tower? Okay, you were behind the tower, I didn't see you. Oh wait, I did talk to you already. Not just the laundry, but my husband comes home pitch black. It really fouls the bathtub. That's funny. Nobody at our house works at the factory, but the bathtub still gets dirty. Wonder why? I know why. It's because you play until you're covered in mud. He is a child. It is his duty to cause a mess. Well, leave's over, so now it's back to grubbing around the ruins. At least I'm getting paid for it. Only ruins around here at Sult. Maybe it's an ancient civilization. What do you think, Justin? We got a letter of introduction, so let's check it out ourselves. It's a good call, Justin. Let's do that. Well, we gotta go to Sult Ruins. Ugh, not excavation work again. They must think we're moles. Well, they say you can see visions of a beautiful woman deep in the ruins. I'm looking forward to seeing that. Sounds interesting, Justin. Let's go there quickly. Sue does kind of have a thing, huh? She keeps, every time there's like pretty ladies in the bar, she's like, I want to go see the pretty ladies in the bar. She does seem to have a preference, yes. They say you can see visions of a... Yes, I heard. That's what the legend says. Sorry to disappoint you, boy, but junk's all you'll find at Sult. It isn't all junk. Show it to the curator of the museum and you might find out something. Alright, I guess. We got more things to explore, but we could explore them when we get back. Ooh, station! This wonderful station was built here in Parm thanks to our Jewel Foundation. If it weren't for this railroad, the development of this town would have been delayed by 10 years. That Jewel Foundation is amazing. The places with money really do have money. Okay. But Justin, you don't have a penny to your name. Oh no, I hate you, Mommy. What's wrong, Marie? I can't understand you with you crying like that. Now tell me. Sniff, sniff. Mommy dropped my favorite pin somewhere. Please, Justin and Sue, will you help me look for it? I guess we should do this before we go. Of course, leave it to me. Really? Oh, thank you, Justin. I thought that's what you'd say. That's sort of embarrassing. Where do you think you lost it? Mommy said it was somewhere around the museum, but I don't know. Somewhere around the museum. Alright, let's go look, Sue. So yeah, our last favor for the locals, I suppose. So the museum was... Museum was the big green building, so it's somewhere around there? I wonder if we'll crawl around like we did when we were looking for the key earlier. Oh no, this is the train station. What am I doing? I'm all kinds of turned around. The spinning camera is enabling me to... Oh, sorry there. The spinning camera is getting me lost, or rather letting me get myself lost. This must be out of town. To Marna Road, yeah. So we'll head out as soon as we get that pin. You gotta do all the side quests, you know? It's a restaurant. Is this the bridge that was blocked off earlier? Oh, I am all kinds of turned around. This way to Ball Museum. Okay, thank you, sign. So somewhere around the museum, huh? So it's not here. Would you happen to know? No, that's just the the curator yesterday. Okay. Huh? No, nothing at all. The statue just looks a little different, right, Sue? Maybe a little. We may or may not have caused a slight destruction of ancient relics. Oh, did I leave town? I left town. Well, I guess we'll have to find that pin when we come back. Wow, there's no overworld music. It's so quiet. It's almost spooky. I can't read that text on the scroll there. It's like, it looks kind of like it says hold. I guess there's a language here. I wonder if they made an actual alphabet for this. Here we go. Alright, new song. New grass. New cone. Hint? Interesting. I'm gonna try hint. Monster encounters. Touching a monster starts combat. You may get an advantage in combat depending on how the monster is touched. Okay. It is advantageous to touch the rearmost of a group of monsters. Noted. Also, take note of monster colors. If a monster is not shining red, it has not seen you yet. If you touch a monster before you are seen, then you have the initiative. Try approaching it from out of view. You may also be ambushed and have a disadvantage if a monster touches an ally from the back. Ah, so the little caterpillar of your characters is important. So I need to make sure Sue doesn't get encountered. Yeah, Rika, I heard that there were some differences in... I don't know about mechanically, but I know that there's rendering differences. There's a bit of content differences in the PS version, and I think they released it with the bad English dub in most other countries. I'm not sure. I think outside of Japan in general. The red glow also was not. That might have been something that they didn't know how to port to the PlayStation. Yeah, I didn't think that the English dub was bad, but I preferred the Japanese characterization, I think, in the little bits that I'd heard. But it seemed like it was clumsy. Ooh, monsters. So is that a group of enemies? Oh, nope. Oh, wow. They really come for ya. So if I can trick it into coming here. Did this work as me getting a sneak attack? Ooh. Marna bug. Okay, Sue. Time to learn a battle system. Oh, I love this little wheel. That's cool. So I can do look. What does look do? String Gorb. Stand by. Okay, it's collecting sparks, which makes me think it's preparing to do something. Huh. If I remember from reading the manual, you can interrupt skills. And these are your two main kinds of attack. You have a combo, which is more damage, more attacks. Critical knocks them back in the order, or slows down their action. So I'm gonna have Sue attempt a critical attack on this one, because she got the first move. So, and then I guess Justin... we'll just double up on it for now. He's got to close for melee. Ooh, wow. Yay. I like the music. Alright. Oh, this is the motif from the game, from the title screen. Alright, so Justin got 10 weapon skill, presumably with all weapons, not just the sword, because it didn't specify, and Sue got 5 weapon skill. Huh. Okay. Their stats are the same? Was it just like 1 point of experience? Well, that was easy. So if all combats go like that, I guess it's no problem. Oh, that's a scorpion? Some kind of... Oh, herbs. Let's do herbs. What was that? Okay. Herbs. I will take the herbs. And then that's a whoop. Oh no, it got Sue. Oh no. She's finished. Alright. Different music if you get ambushed. Oh, that's cool. It sounds a lot more menacing. So that one's doing an attack. This one's doing String Gorb. And they're ready to attack, actually. So I'll try to interrupt the String Orb. And I'll have Justin do a combo on the closer one and see if he can interrupt it before it gets to Sue. No! This did not go nearly as well as last time. Let's just try to do damage, I guess. Oh wait, we got one of them. Oh good, we did get one. And then Sue just follow up with a combo. There we go. Nice job, Sue. Aw. That's super cute. So Sue got all the weapon skill that time. She's lower level, so we should probably bodyguard her while she trains a little bit. So what's this freaky worm? It's not a scorpion at all. It's like a... Yeesh! It's really coming. Okay, let's, I think we may have got the initiative, or it sensed us, so it's a neutral, I think. Giant centipede, okay. So... that one's defending, that one's attacking, so I'll go for the attacker. So it seems like it's taking Justin longer to execute his attacks, because he's got to run across the battlefield. Oh, they can switch targets when they do combo. That's nice. Okay, so if I try to do a critical here... and then if you try to do a critical... yeah, it did seem to delay it. Okay. The battles are pretty quick, too. At least they feel quick to me. Which is nice. I wasn't sure how it was gonna feel on, like, the spectrum of grindiness. So that's this. Can we get a map of the area? Looks like not. Oh, if I remember from the manual, there's, like, places you can go to get an overview of the area. Ooh, that's some bugs. Ooh, there's stuff. I wonder if we were supposed to be sticking to the road. Oh gosh. Oh boy. Alright. Ambush. They didn't see us. Let's see if it works and we get the initiative this time. Oh, this is 2 squads, actually. So if I do look... stand by... stand by, stand by, stand by, stand by. Okay, so because they all got surprised, they're not doing anything yet. Alright, so... Justin, do you have any moves? B/, 14 SP. And then if I hit the shoulder buttons... moves, magic. So move... so is this a move? Is this a move or is this... oh, this is moves. It says in the middle, it's moves. This is magic 3, magic 1, 2, 3. Okay. And you have SP for skills, and MP for magic. And so Justin does not have very much of that. Attack 1 enemy. Okay. But I should probably practice these skills, right? Centipedes are stronger. I'm gonna get this centipede and see what that does. And Sue, what do you have? Sue has Puffy Kick and Rah Rah. Restore some HP to party by cheering. Oh. Attack 1 enemy by throwing Puffy. Oh, that seems rude. I think Puffy needs to get into this too. Okay. So attack 1 enemy. Stand by, stand by, stand by, stand by. Let's go for this Marna bug. Puffy just kicked that bug's ass. Alright. Actually, Rika, I'm enjoying exploring and figuring it out as I go, unless I'm doing something really stupid repeatedly. I'm having fun figuring it out. So regular attack. Oh, I got countered? That's good to know. Ouch. So, counter. I'm gonna have to learn what a counter is. But for now, just do a regular arrow. She missed! She seemed to miss while it was moving. I wonder if that's a thing. Okay. Better than it could have gone. It's a lot of weapon experience, that's good. I still don't understand how to read the experience points or how they're changing. I guess we got some. Yeah, thank you for asking, by the way. I only get to play this for the first time once, so I'm gonna savor that experience as much as I can. Wah! Oh gosh, more bugs. So will they group up into the fight if I fight them all together? I want. Ah! Oh gosh. I keep running into things. Honestly, the ambush music is almost worth it. It's pretty cool. Okay, so... Oh, tactics! Okay, I should check what that is. Use single tactics, use party tactics. Oh. Oh, they're just auto-fighting. And it says play fair. I don't... So if I hit a button, can I pull up in the... Okay, so you can automate fights. That's neat. And it seems to have not gone disastrously or anything. Huh. I'll have to figure out what that is. I guess the shoulder buttons are a choice, and I didn't realize they were a choice. What? How much? Ooh, treasure. Alright, bug. I'm gonna get you. As long as I'm facing them, I think they don't get the initiative. You know, I'm realizing now, I've heard this music a lot. Oh! They're still auto-playing. How do I get out of it? I think I canceled it. I'm not sure. So shoulder buttons can activate and deactivate auto-fighting, it looks like. I was in the middle of a thought and I forgot what it was. Wow, bugs out of nowhere. So if I sneak up to the rearmost bug on their team, okay. Gotcha. Right, Justin. So if I go into tactics again, so the left button is use single tactics, which I'm assuming is like party tactics, single tactics, manual. Player enters all commands. Oh, okay. I think I'm seeing. So use party tactics is a mode that makes everybody use this mode. Otherwise, you can set them per character. And so this is manual. Okay, player enters all commands, so you control them. Manual, or play fair. Conserve, use only normal attacks. Power up. Power up, raise abilities of party. Withdraw. Passive, use only evade and defend. Okay. Power up or raise abilities of party. Each own. AI mode, leave it up to the character. Oh, it's like their personality or something. Safety, recover often to avoid dying, go wild, all out, use magic and killer moves, meanie, mischief, annoy enemies with mischief. Okay. Huh. I'm gonna keep it on manual for now so I get a sense for the controls. I'm still learning things. But yeah. Yeah, I don't typically do auto-fighting. The way the, I don't know if macros were in the early Phantasy Star games, but that's the only auto-fight that I've really it basically you set up a team tactic for every character that turn, and they just execute the move that you set in the order you set it. But yeah, this, I could see it being nice because the fights are relatively quick, and having a quick toggle between them could be useful. String orb. Oh, it stuns. Alright. Attack, standby. So if I attack you, does that... Oh, I can see who it's attacking in the bottom right. This bug is attacking Justin. So if I attack them before they attack me, is that how you do a counter? I don't know. Maybe you have to do a heavy attack to do it. They're defending, they're attacking Justin. So Justin, do a heavy attack. That seemed like it was a counter. That was pretty cool, too. Alright, actually, just a quick attack should finish him off. But yeah, I like Phantasy Star's 4 macros, because you could just say, I want you to attack, and then you to cast a buff spell, and then the other character to attack, and they execute it in an order. And it's the only way to control, like, order of actions, I think. But, but they delay. Otherwise, they just act as soon as they can. Which is, like, feels more like executing a pre-planned tactic for the team, which is cool. Alright, so I saw some bugs come out of this area. Is there anything in this corner? No. And that was a lesson to remember to rotate my camera as I'm exploring. Wah! I was looking at chat. We got ambushed. I just meant Phantasy Star 4. They have the macro thing that controls the order of the actions. But this seems like it'd be nice for some things. Okay. So, attack, defend, attack, attack. All of them are attacking, and there's lots of them. So, if I do the heavy attack on this one, I think that's how I countered last time? Oh boy. We probably want to focus them down, or... I guess I could do Puffy Kick on... Although this one's almost done. This one got delayed because of the counter. This one we're probably not going to be able to stop. All the rest of them are going. So actually, you know what? Just do a standard attack on the one that's about to die. There we go. Oh no, Sue! Right, and then B, A, D, B. Okay, B. Shooting thorns. Oh no, Sue! Alright, I forgot she's much lower level than we are, and we are responsible for her as our neighbor. Oh, nice. That was a counter. Huh. I'm gonna have to figure out counters. Alright. Sue leveled up. Good job. So I wonder what that does. Skills went up, probably. Yeah, I think controlling character actions with like macro strategies are pretty cool. I don't think I've ever seen it outside of PS4, but I also haven't played any Final Fantasy after 6. I never had a Nintendo console as a kid. I only had a Saturn, Genesis, and actually I had a GameCube. I did have a GameCube, but I had like 3 games for it. I basically spent the entire time I had a GameCube playing Wind Waker and Tales of Symphonia, so... Not even 7, no! It's one of the ones on my list, don't get me wrong. So can we recover here? Okay. I'm assuming that's like a full a full heal. Okay. Is that gonna Dark Souls style reset all the enemies though? Or are we still good? I think we're still good. Ooh, hello. Ah. So this is the area that gives us the local map. Looks like we cleared it. So across this river, there's a little bag I should remember to go get. Yeah, I wonder if there were just differences in localization. I know that a lot of games that were released in the US got sort of a baby mode that was just hard-coded into the game. Wow! Oh gosh, that's so many bugs. Are we gonna have to fight 8 bugs right now? Or just 4? Just 4 bugs, that's good. I'd have to use more... I don't have any area attacks, do I? Just, okay. String Orb. I guess I'm gonna interrupt String Orb. Because that one's like a slow down, blast, stun move, I think. And Sue, I want you to critical the one that's attacking there. Oh, she missed. Oh no! Alright, combo. Combo seems like a better move in general. You get multiple attacks, they change targets. Hey, Justin leveled up. Sue's never gonna catch up at this rate. Alright, these bugs. Now, have I successfully separated the squad, or are they part of the same group still? That's the other question. If they're far enough apart, you get to fight them separately. Good to know. I'm performing JRPG experiments right now. Yeah, that was easy. I might switch to the auto battle for the rest of this, because I think we're, unless it's a big fight, I think we're pretty good. So I have to wait until they stop being red. And then I get the initiative. Okay, let's just go... Tactics. Use party tactics. I feel confident letting y'all fight on your own. Okay. Okay. Did Justin just get, like, stopped? He was shaking. Sue's really the star of the show right now. I wonder if I should be checking the magic menu. I don't think anybody has magic, but... That's camera mode. I don't want that. Magic. Does Sue have magic? No. Does Justin have magic? No. Magic, I'm assuming, is a thing we have to learn or get trained in. Magic MP plus 2. Level up Parm. Oh! Okay, so... Presumably you get some kind of points you can spend on stuff. Can Justin learn? Level up parameters. Okay, so these are the levels of each weapon skill they need to have in order to unlock it. So that's like, it looks like V/, you get 1 sword skill, which he has 2 right now. If we get 6 and 4 club skill, he'll get another one. 7 and 5 axe skill will get another one. get club and axe skill, sword skill. Yeah, okay. So you kind of have to balance their weapons that they're using, it looks like. That's kind of cool. Okay. And then for Sue, what are her skills? So she gets Puffy Kick with the bow. Rah is having club and bow skill. She only can use staves and clubs, probably. Sean, be nice to Justin. He's like 12. I believe in Justin. I believe he can learn. Yeah, but I like this. This is it seems pretty simple and streamlined. Maybe I will, just to get Sue some rounded experience, I'm gonna give her the... Did I do it wrong? I did it wrong. Can Dana learn? That's the real question. Alright. Wooden pole. Can Justin use the bow? I don't think he can. He can only use axe and staff and sword. Yeah. We'll try Sue with a staff for a little bit, and we shall see. The bow seems nice, so I'm not expecting anything great. Okay, I just noticed. The compass has stopped spinning. It's pointing in a fixed direction the whole time. And I hear a babbling brook. Should I follow the compass? Can I trust it now? I'm gonna trust the compass. Oh, it's a bug. So can I sneak up a bug? Oh, I'm gonna sneak up this bug. Oh no! It's still red. The compass is honest now, yes. Oh, she just clobbered him with that stick. You know, I wonder how much the auto battle system is about, like, people who don't want to play a tactics game. They want to just play an RPG. They want to make choices and explore. Oh no! So we got ambushed. I was reading chat again. Alright, you two. Poor Sue. It's all boggle-eyed. So Sue didn't get any practice that time. Oh, I guess I could have Justin defending if I wanted to give XP to Sue, right? And yeah, so basically go everywhere but where the compass points, because that's where all the loot is. If I remember, down by the river... Down by the... Ooh, whoop, 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 whoop. No, thank you. No! Stop it! Ah, jeez, there's bugs everywhere. The bugs in the trees! I just want to check out, there was a bag on the river that I saw like a year ago. On the other side of the river. Is it not here? Well, we got herbs. Can I sneak through here? No. I'm gonna be cornered by bugs. Oh no. Oh, that's bugs. That's bugs. That's like I said. They're here. The bugs, they're waiting. Okay. Okay, bugs. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna fight you both at once. I don't know who counts as the backmost bug, but I'm guessing it was that one. Oh, we did only fight the two at once. I don't know why I'm so scared of these bugs. For real. That was only one bug. Single bug. Yeah, I know that there are big differences with the PlayStation architecture versus the Saturn, and it's one of the things that makes I think, in general, why the Saturn is so much harder to emulate is like, fundamentally, every bit of 3D geometry in it isn't a triangle like they do these days, but it's a square. Everything's a sprite that's been squished and layered up. That's a square sprite. So, a lot of the geometry tends to be square, and, like, in the terrain, I was noticing some ordering issues. Like, you can kind of, if you look really closely, you can kind of see where maybe it doesn't show up with the CRT as much, but there's, like, little seams where you can kind of see it's a grid of squares. Like, little shimmers right at the edge of these tiles of these angles. And so everything on a Saturn is square-based, whereas everything on the PlayStation was triangle-based. Although they probably use the same geometry. Well, this is 3D. It's just positioning square sprites as though in 3D space and transforming them that way, and they layer them up. So, a lot of the RPGs that did exist, like, this is, like, really obviously square here. Oh, bugs. Oh, I'm getting distracted by geometry. But yeah, typically 3D uses triangles. I think early on there was no standard set, so it's like you had to make your own renderer anyway. So at that point you get to make the decision. There's no engine that says you have to use triangles. There were no GPUs, so we didn't have a hardware standard. So yeah. I was gonna let these kids beat up some more bugs. But yeah, like, I remember RPGs like Shining the Holy Ark on the Saturn that was like all very square environments, but did a really good job of, it was an early Camelot game, and did a really good job of like hiding that, but first-person dungeon crawler sort of thing. Yeah, there's a reason that a lot of Saturn games tended to mix 2D and 3D, as it was good at handling sprites. I played the Tomb Raider port on Saturn too, and it's like, I think it lends itself to that style of game in a way, because all the terrain is big cubes and ramps. I'm gonna sneak back around. There was a big red bag on the riverside. I remember seeing that. Oh, nope, bugs. No bugs. No bugs! Bugs, shoot. I'm looking for a bag. I'm gonna go back to this side of the river just as a refresher, because I know I saw it. Unless it, like, went away. Is it on the opposite side of this big lake? Yes, it's on the opposite side of the big lake. Well, while we're here, we may as well restore our health and skill points, which we aren't using, but mostly health. Ah, bugs! Oh, they can spawn from the trees, I think. I think we're dealing with a spontaneous generation theory of life creation or whatever. Oh. Bugs can just appear out of nowhere. So I'm gonna follow the road to the Sult Ruins a bit, because that seems like a good idea. And then there was a rock in the way over here, if I recall. Was that tree about to make bugs? That tree was trying to make bugs, I swear. Oh, there's more bugs. Okay, so the road is where we have to go. Unless we go off the road and get around the centipedes. Haha. Ah! Bug, no! I was trying to be clever! Alright, kids, play fair. I don't think play fair is a good word for just smacking a bug around. We clearly have the advantage here. I feel like I was in the middle of some point about sprites and rendering and something. Right, you get 2.5D games or just straight up 2D games on the Saturn more. Like, I know Astal is like a gorgeous platformer that's all like painted assets because of the combination of a CD and a system that's designed for sprites, not geometry. But it can still handle 3D pretty well. Like, I'm surprised by how well this works. Do we want to give Sue an even better club? Here you go, Sue. It's a new stick. And if we go into the menu, we go into the out of the menu. We go back in the. I'm trying to go in the menu. Ugh, bugs. To be fair, this feels like an appropriate enemy for a bunch of wayward children to be fighting. Oh, they get stunned sometimes, if they get too much damage, maybe. And then Justin is stunned again. Shaken. He's shaken in his boots. But Sue's got it. This is kind of relaxing on autoplay. It's just... they're taking care of business. I just get to sit back and move them around sometimes. Sprites. Sprites? I'm sure I already made the salient point I was going to make, and it was very clever, and everybody clapped. This has been my TED Talk about something that I don't remember what I was going to say. Okay, bug. Okay, bug. Just 2 more bugs, and I think we're good. At that point, we've debugged everything in the Marna area. Marna Road? Marna Road. At some point we'll level up again. I have a feeling we're not meant to be grinding bugs, though. Oh, I was giving Sue a... that was the thing! It wasn't a TED Talk at all. I was trying to give Sue the club that we picked up. A 3-part rod. Oh, it's a 3-section staff! That's cool. So, we need to get her a better bow, probably. I guess Justin could try out the wood pull for a while to get his club attack up, but I'm going to focus sword for a bit longer, I guess. Just so he has something he's good with, for now. And then, there's Bug. There's Bug. Can Bug see through bush? Bug can see through bush. Bug know all about bush. Alright, no! I ain't got that timing down. You've really got to jump right up there to get the surprise attack. Okay. I'll probably still be around. I'm planning to do a little bit longer of a stream than last time. I'll be going for another hour before I take a quick intermission, probably. But I'm anticipating being here for at least another 1 to 3 hours, give or take. I want to actually play the game. I just talked to people last time. I say I want to play the game when this whole time I'm just letting the children fight the bugs on their own, and I'm just, you know, I'm just along for the ride. But yeah, have a good dinner, and I might see you later. Yeah, these bugs are only worth 2 experience points. So it's gonna be 15 bugs before anybody levels up, give or take. Yeah, that compass is pointing this way, so we must be getting close to our destination. Is this a little pocket we can go to? Anything good in here? I think we've already explored that. Alright. That's one more bug. Yeah, you know what? Fight the bug. We're making the road safe for everybody. Just notice the dithered shadows. They do look pretty nice. I think I don't have a proper CRT filter on right now. the emulation solution I'm using is not emulating it. It's just doing the CRT effect in OBS with a shader. So, and it's not an actual CRT effect. It's not meant to be accurate. It just kind of blurs the colors a little bit. I'm getting crispy pixels on my screen, but for y'all it should be a little bit smoother. But the dithering is still like, on a CRT I imagine that would look a lot blurrier, a lot softer. Hey, it's the ruins. This is where all the soldiers are working. I like this establishing shot. This is great. Oh, that's a... Hello, sir? Sir? Oh, it's a steam truck. It's a tank crane. Oh, I love it. Oh, all right. Who goes there? This is no place for children. Hang on, look at this. An intro letter from the curator. What? It is. What could that curator be thinking giving this letter to such children? Don't worry about that, just let us in, okay? Oh well, you can go in. Oh. Automated door, I thought they were locking me out. Oh, hello. So she's evil. 3 evil women. Okay. 3 lesbian stooges is right. Yeah, I was like, I'm getting the sort of energy you get. I'm thinking about the maids from Muv-Luv or something. You get three no good nicks. Ah, so boring. Nothing to do in some boondock ruins. Getting bored is even more tiring. I couldn't even get up today. I was way too late. Just like Justin. Justin couldn't do anything without me around. Did you say something? It's just boring me to sleep. Oh no, it gotta be a serious guard. A serious guard, a serious guard, a serious guard, a serious... So boring. Alright. Something smells good. This looks like an army warehouse. Maybe there's food here? Puff, puff, puff. Hey, hang on, Puffy, you can't go in there. I see Puffy's got enticed by the smell of the food inside. You're such a gourmand. But Puffy and Justin just go bonkers when it comes to food. I have learned that. He does seem to have... Food is an important part of his life. And, you know, TBH, I get it. A good meal That's what life's all about. Broke again this month. Maybe if I worked hard like Colonel Mullen, they'll raise my pay. Wow, so is Colonel Mullen such a wonderful man? Of course, the son of General Ball. He's a well-bred, handsome young man. Brain and body. He's the best. Okay. Way different from Justin, who couldn't do anything without me. Sue is very, very emphatic about that point. Her loser adoptive big brother, basically. And he's not an entire loser. He got 3 out of the 4 artifacts he was supposed to find as an expert treasure hunter. Sue just needed to provide a little support. Yeah, all these designs are great. I'm really enjoying just exploring. I've been in the army for a while, but this is my first ruins lookout duty. The world has become so peaceful. The Garlyle forces used to be a group of brave men, boy. That's right, the soldiers' stories are all so cool. There are so many slackers in the army recently, but I must be getting old to be saying such things. Construction tank is a pretty cool concept. It's a little Mega Man Legends. I like the geometry here, very simple. And again, it's all like quads and trapezoids and stuff. But it's leaning into that and working with that in the design, I think. I wonder how they do the hexagons with quads. Oh, it's just 2 quads. A hexagon is just 2 quads, like on the little chain roll on the front there. If you split it up and down the middle, you get 1 square on the left and 1 square on the right. But yeah, it's like, I can see this being like an old, formerly military vehicle. Like, there's even something that looks like it used to have, it's like a plate that was put over where there used to be a cannon, and they've removed the gun, and they've replaced, put a little crane in the turret now, and probably use the engine to power that winch so they can excavate with it. It really feels like it used to be, it's repurposed military equipment or something. There's so much stuff in the setting that feels like that too, like the designs of things. Colonel Mullen is particularly strict about assignments, but he could be nice too. He's even considerate to low-ranking soldiers like us. Under a leader like that, you're more likely to come back for more. But lately, the Colonel seems to be often lost in thought, so something must be bothering him. So chatting with the soldiers, we're supposed to get a sense for, I guess, the officers here. There's the 3 terrible lesbians. There's the hot twink. Mullen was the name of the twink from the intro on the previous stream, right? The blonde guy? I think that was Mullen. And then General Ball was the elderly silver fox with the cyber eye. And then there was... Lean was the blue-haired younger woman, I think? At least that's what it feels like. Ah, so these 3. Yes, here we are. Aw, Puffy, just pipe down. Puff, 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 puff. What's up, Puffy? Puff, 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 puff. Okay. Puffy has something to tell us about the tank or the situation, I'm guessing. Puff, 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 puff. Puffy, it's no use trying to imitate it. This machine is not your friend. Oh. Puffy's talking to a diesel engine. I do that too sometimes, it's okay. I understand. So, we've talked to this guy, right? It's the one who was like, wow, sure is great to have somebody who's gonna keep us all alive. This is another head. That's eyebrows and a 3rd eye on the top of the head. And I'm spinning the camera the wrong way around, sorry. And that's another big head. Lots of these. I like that they're not like Moai heads or something. They're sort of like weird, eggy statue heads. They've got their own identity. Oh yes. Crotchety old soldier. And then, anybody over here? We talked to you, I think. Hey, I've been thinking about it. What do you think Colonel Mullen is digging for? It must be something important that he doesn't want anyone else to see. He'd be in trouble if it's seen. Right, that's gotta be it. So what do you think it is? Maybe a time capsule that he buried when he was a child. That'd be embarrassing, right? That is a little silly, huh? There are other possibilities, if it's not a time capsule. I know, it must be some old love letters that he wrote, but didn't send, so he buried them. I don't quite think so. Well, Justin is an expert treasure hunter and a junior archaeologist at this point, so I guess we can trust him more than a soldier? I don't know. He's establishing his credibility, at least. A promising new recruit is signed up, and it's pretty exciting. Name's Gauntz. He's from Parm. Always smiling and in good spirits. He never complains about orders from superiors and does anything you ask. Guys like that get promoted. Reminds me of myself back then. Wow, so you're a wonderful person too? Well, they don't always get promoted, just mostly. Yeah, I think we met that guy. Was that one of the ones that was hustling off to the... Oh, yeah! Oh, it's Gauntz! This is Gantz's older brother. Wait. Yes, we have Gauntz, Gantz, and... Gonzo. I forget the kid. There's... Gantz is the one who challenged us, right? How's little Gantz doing? Be good to him, okay? Sure, Gauntz. Of course. Of course I'm good to him, right? Right, Sue? Sure. You're being really good to him, right, Puffy? Poof. Poof, poof. Okay. Is that right? I'm glad. Thinking of it, I don't recall Gantz ever being unhappy. He's just fine even when getting whacked with the mop or whacked with a pot lid. Yeah, so Gantz is the bully of town, is the feeling I got. Sort of the troublemaker. Was this the gate that we got in? Did I just do a big circuit? I might have done. Oh yes, this is the serious guard, the very serious guard. The guard you can definitely trust to be doing his job at all times. So at a guess, I think we've finished exploring the upper area, so we should probably try to find a way to get down. Is that an elevator? Nah, it's just some kind of structure. A pylon or something. What's the bottom of the head like? That's broken stone, so those are smooth on the top and broken on the bottom by the look. Okay, here's the ramp down. So let's go isometric for a good angle here. Boy, don't be wandering around here. If you're found by General Ball, we'll get chewed out. General Ball? Of the Ball Museum? That guy? You got some nerve to ask in such a situation. Well, I'll tell you anyway. I don't know how much, but he has some connection with the Jewel Foundation and seems to be feared. It seems that General Ball has ordered Colonel Mullen to do some important operation here. Anyway, this is no place for children like you, so go home. Yow, you monsters there! I am a soldier in the Garlyle forces, and you won't kill me so easily. How rude! How can you call Justin or a beautiful lady like me monsters? What despicable monsters would disguise themselves as children? I'll cut you up. Hey, just a minute. Listen to me, we're not monsters. What? You're not monsters? Then why are you dressed like that? Without a uniform? Without a uniform, I can't tell. I'm not a soldier either. Army clothes don't suit a beautiful lady, right? Sue's fun. Alright, got some rocks over here. Okay, I'm trying to get a good angle so I can see this guy. I wish I could go on leave. Then I'd go back to town and have some drinks at the bar. A drink after work just tastes so good. Then I could shake off this fatigue. If the girl next to me was Lieutenant Lean, it'd be excellent. That dreamy expression of hers. Your tongue's hanging out, sir. Oh no. The sergeants Nana, Saki, and Mio have just perfect faces too. It's just that problem. That problem? Could that be Athlete's Foot? Athlete's Foot, now that's rich. Huh, was it that funny? I didn't exactly say it as a joke. So those are the three officers that we saw earlier, I'm guessing. The three resident hardasses who like torturing their troops. Look, Sue, an ancient house. Not much different from my house. Only the doors on the roof and all the walls are windows, but not much else. It'd be fun living in a house like that, like an adventure every day. So you can check things in the scene. I have to remember that you can do that. I think there were people who lived in this house long ago. Wow, it's just so dramatic. He really is a nerd about archaeology. I heard the 3 sergeants above us are beauties and nice people, but that was completely wrong. They certainly are beautiful and capable, but their personalities, hard-headed and strict. I get chewed out every day. I'm completely disappointed. Sir, don't you get chewed out because of your attitude? You ought to look sharp. And what's worse, they're all gaga over Colonel Mullen and pay no attention to any other guys. See, a nice guy like me is right here, but how can all 3 like one man? Now what's that about, right? They can't cut him into 3, can they? That may be so, but there's no reason to how someone falls in love. They haven't invented polyamory in Parm. Ahem, ahem. I am in charge of Sult Ruins, so I am very high-ranking. Is a person in charge so high-ranking? Don't be silly. Of course I was put in charge by Colonel Mullen himself. He made colonel at such a young age. No soldier's more capable than Colonel Mullen. I was appointed by him. Okay, so... Huh? Kids, why are you 2 in such a place? No civilians are supposed to be here. The curator of the museum gave us a letter of introduction, said we'd learn something. Oh, came here to learn. I just hated studying when I was a kid. Wow, you 2? Sir, I think you will understand. I really came here for adventure. Excellent, that's the way to go, but don't do anything too dangerous and don't bother the army. Sure, I'll try. Well, I guess Justin is confident in his ability to not cause trouble. Okay, so this is the monsters guy. And then there's those officers. How could children be here? How'd you get into Sult Ruins? Say, the ruins are underground, right? Can I see them? Take us there. How suspicious. Who are you? I show no mercy, even to kids. Now answer. Run away right now. Talk with Sue about what to do. Show them the curator's intro letter. I'm thinking we're gonna chat with Sue. We're gonna have a quick aside about our strategy here. I hate those 3. They've got bad attitudes. I guess I'll show them the intro letter then. We came to visit the Sult Ruins. Look, we've got a letter of introduction from the curator of the Ball Museum. Letter of introduction? This? I guess. It does look real. See, we're not suspicious at all, so take us underground with you. Underground, huh? Alright, but first just show me that letter of introduction. Yikes! Oh no! Hey. Oh, they're so mean. Oh, they're so mean. See? No more letter of introduction. Now you twerps are illegal intruders, maybe. That's right. Now we must catch the intruders, torture them, and execute them. But since you're children, we'll overlook this just once. Leave the Sult Ruins at once. Come, let's go, Saki, Mio. There's no time to be bothering with these kids. Wow, that's fucking cold. How awful! Who do they think they are? Anyway, Justin, oh, well, let's go home. No way, Sue. An adventurer can't back down now. I'm with you, buddy. But I am gonna save my game. Let's get a hint. Combat Hints 1. It is important to determine which monsters are ready to make powerful attacks and slay them first. Monsters giving off yellow sparks are attempting killer move attacks. These can be dangerous if ignored. Monsters aiming at friends with low HP values are also dangerous. That would make sense. We recommend that you defeat these dangerous monsters first. Use the look command, move the cursor to a monster, and the party members being aimed at will blink in the IP gauge at the bottom right. Okay, good to know. I'll just periodically check those tutorial hints. Let's see, how long have we been at it? For an hour and a half so far. Alright, so we can at the very least get started in the ruins here. Is there another soldier? There is. Hello. This excavation is so exciting! If some treasure comes out, it'll be the second Travels of Eloise. Hey, I read that book too! Eloise, the silver-haired adventurer, traveled to ruins around the world. And at the end of her great adventure, she found ancient treasures. So cool! Wow, you know all about it. I love that book too. Read it over and over. It may not be quite the treasure of Eloise, but some great treasure must be hidden here. The army is doing such a large-scale excavation, so it's gotta be worth it. So you think so too? Maybe there's treasures of Angelo. I'll be the first to find it. We still don't know if there's any treasure, right, Puffy? Puff Puff. So the Angelo was the old civilization. That were the ones that were in the museum, if I'm remembering. I'm gonna save the game in case retaining information is important. Like if my characters learn a thing and I don't get to make a choice unless I know about it. And right before we go in here, let's just check around this corner for any ancient artifacts that we might be able to liberate from this operation. Looks like no. That's a pretty scary looking lamprey mouth too. Can I zoom out now? I cannot zoom out. Justin, you really want to go down? Didn't you hear what those three said? I did, but they're so secretive. There's gotta be something here. They practically told us their secrets. An adventurer can't ignore that. Oh, Justin. But you know, I thought it had come to this. Well, in we go, I suppose. Oh, this is a proper dungeon. Shoo? Shoo? I can't help but notice the compass is pointing us out of the ruins right now, but maybe it's just trying to keep us safe. I don't know. I'll look around a little bit. Ooh, it's a big skull. And it's another one of those houses? It's lean.
サルト遺跡探査特別編成隊点呼報告を行います。各隊の隊長前へ。隊長7注意以下ブラッディローズ隊集まりました。
That's a name.
隊長サキ注意以下ライトニングスター隊揃っています。隊長ミオ注意以下デザートムーン隊全員おります。これより作戦開始にあたってミューレン大佐のお言葉があります。全兵士心して聞きなさい。はっ。
親愛なる兵士諸君、我が隊はこれよりサルト遺跡最後の調査に取り掛かる。今我々のユグドラシル計画は最終段階に差し掛かっている。あとは最後のピースを探し出すのみ。この遺跡の中心部に踏み入る言うまでもなく困難な任務だ。命を落とす危険もあるが、しかし今こそやり遂げねばならん。君たち栄光あるガーナイル軍こそが人類に大いなる福音をもたらすのだ。行け、選ばれしガーナイルの戦士たちよ。古代エンジュール文明の英知の扉を開くのは我々だ。兵士諸君の健闘を期待する。
ブラッディローズ隊は遺跡の東側、ライトニングスター隊は西側を、そして南側をデザートムーン隊がそれぞれ 担当してください。期待していますよ。よろしく。了解。
So they're jealous of Lean, is
時
what
刻
I'm getting.
1506全部隊作戦行動を開始しました。
リーンの副官ぶりもなかなか様になってきたな。
ありがとうございます、ミューレン様。
それでは我々も行動を開始するとしよう。行くぞ、リーン。
はい。
Huh. Justin, you hear that? Sure, sounds like something's here. Let's go, Sue. Alright, so we just kinda... Alright. That's a blob. They're already out here. So... Saki is the one with the purple hair. Bloody Rose Squadron. Then there's... I can't remember the other ones. There's Star Lightning or Lightning Star, and then Desert Moon was the green-haired one. Alright, is that just money? It does seem like the game is trying to point me to leave right now. Oh. I'll see if this is wisdom or not after this fight with a slime. JRPG staple. Alright, maybe I'll switch out of auto battle mode too. It's going okay. Yeah, that was manageable. It's more than we were getting for bugs, so there's that. Okay. There's just a lot of heads in this dungeon too. The walls are made out of them. Little rocks with little etchings on them of some sort. There's some guards. Hey, you see that? It was Colonel Mullen in person. Wow, I finally saw him in person. What could there be in such out-of-the-way ruins? Hey, you hear, Sue? Sounds like something incredible's happening. Yes, I'm sneaking in through the ruins right now. I'm wondering if I should sneak up on these guards and listen to them. Are we gonna get thrown out? I don't know. This is unwise, but I'm gonna do it. Oh no. The game doesn't let me. They know what a bad idea it would be to reveal ourselves at this point. But yeah, I can't help but notice, the compass is directing us right back out of this dungeon. That's a bat guarding something. Here's a bird's eye viewpoint, which suggests to me there's treasure over to the right, treasure over to the right and down, and treasure over to the left and up. I think we can fight a bat. Bat can't be too hard, right? Probably can't sneak up on it. It might... Oh. Oh. Oh dear, the ruins seem to be falling apart as we go. Well, okay. The bat got us in a sneak attack. I did not handle it the right way. They're just a baby bat. They are fast though. That one's doing a sonar, that one's doing an attack. And they're gonna interrupt the one on Sue with Justin. Oh, too late. Oh, she got some kind of effect on her. I don't know what the sonar did, but it made bubbles happen. Yeah, that wasn't that bad. They seem to be able to do stat ailments of some sort. So, we've got treasures. Can I rotate? Yeah, it's just a little stone shed. And then up, if I remember, there was something. Yeah, on that ledge there. Oh, did we go too slow and now we can't get across? Oh, no. We might have missed our chance. I should have teased those cute girls when they entered the academy. Did something happen? I started at the same time as those sergeants, but all of them got into advanced courses. Now they outrank me. Those three, huh? So, we can't, it seems... can we climb this? No, we cannot climb this. It seems like we won't be able to get up there after all unless we can find another route. Let's see. If I go to the bird's eye view again, I can't scroll it, but I think I see a ramp and then a way, possibly a way across. If we can fall down from an upper ledge, maybe we can get to that gem. But I'm gonna try to sneak up on these slimes first. Oh. That didn't work. It's a lot of slimes. So I'm just gonna attack the one that's doing cover up. There we go. Uh-oh. They're not too bad still. I should probably get Justin some mace experience too, so maybe give him a stick soon. It's a gray fruit. A depressing herb. I wonder if it's different from the herbs we have. Because the ones that we had were like green spiky leaves, I think. No, it's just herbs. Okay. Maybe it varies based on the location you're in. So how are our stats right now? I think, okay, Justin's HP is 44 out of 47, Sue's is 34 out of 40. She's still doing okay. And maybe we'll have a recovery point before too long. Oh, maybe instead of pointing out the door, it was actually pointing at something that was behind the entrance. I guess while we're here, we should try to get that loot too. Important part of treasure hunting. Looting ancient civilizations and giving everything to the museum like you do. So can we walk up this step? Oh, we can. Okay. And we got a big red gem. A rune ring. Okay. +1 defense, slows IP loss? I don't know what that is. What's IP? I know SP and TP. Initiative points, maybe? +2 action. Badge worn by Dad. +1 defense. Slows IP loss. +2 defense. Sue's emotional support. Slows IP loss. Maybe I'll try the rune ring on Sue. Switch her back to the bow, which has lower attack, but gives her the ability to attack sooner. And then if IP is initiative points, then she'll be able to act more quickly, I'm guessing. And I'll get some baton experience on Justin while we're at it. Because if I remember, Justin needs... Oh, that's going to be a while, actually. I think all of these are going to be a while, but Sue needs like 7 points in baton before she gets her next skill. And 10 in bow. So maybe these are more like mid-game things. I'll try it anyway. It's good to stay well-rounded. Can we jump over here? Whoa! Oh! Oh, good to know. You can go one way. Huh. Alright. I might have to auto-mod something really quick. Alright. How do I get rid of a thing? I think I have to do an moderator actions. We got our first bot. How do I do this? Bear with me a moment. I haven't had to do this. Okay. Anyway. Well, that was a necessary bit of growing pains, I guess. Here we go. Where were we? I think we were in the middle of sneaking into the Sult Ruins. We've already seen those guys. They were looking. And then there was a way to the right over here, which we went up a ramp to go explore. Or is this the way out of the ruins? This is the way out of the ruins. It really does seem like that compass is trying to convince me to leave. So it's in here, over here, I see. And then over here, we've been in here? Or no? That's just another one of those houses. Stairway. Oh. And there's these three. She is such an eyesore, that Lean. Why did she have to come along? Just when we got duty that gets us close to Herr Mullen, she has to come spoil the mood. Yeah, she's just always next to Herr Mullen. She just galls me. According to my calculations, Lean's career as an aide-de-camp is almost over. Mio, are you plotting something? Maybe thumbtacks in Lean's boots? Oh no, a much more cunning plan, but I put something in her food that will make her hiccup incessantly. I love it! Herr Mullen is sure to look at Lean differently when he sees her squawking like a goose. Okay. So these three troublemakers are at it again, I see. Well, I probably don't want to talk to them. Could I? Maybe. Seems a little unwise, though. If there was a save point, maybe I would do that, but... Okay, so treasure to the north, and then some guys over there. Actually, you know what? How much worse could it possibly get? They can't throw us out twice, right? Okay, it's really gonna keep us from doing that. Another invisible wall, tragically. I guess we're making common sense decisions, but that was rude. Sean, you raise an excellent point. If the cute girl starts hiccuping, I wonder if that's actually gonna happen now. I just don't get it. Everything we find is just junk. Can this stuff be worth anything? Just cut that out. You want to get demoted and stuck on guard duty like the guys up top? You heard the colonel. Save everything we find. No one wants your opinion. I'm sorry. I went too far. Okay. Nobody asked me to remember what voices I've given to what guards, because I'm just kind of randomly deciding on them based on how they talk. Hey, did you hear? They say there's some strange statue in the deepest depths of the ruins. Yeah, but I have no clue what there might be beyond that. I've heard stories of ghosts. Ah, perhaps. I was wondering why the Colonel would come out here himself. Hear that, Sue? Mysterious ghosts deep in the ruins. This is just so exciting. Oh, jeez. This is a dead end, I think. Why do elite troops like us have to be excavating in a place like this? Yeah, I know what you mean, but we can't be careless. After all, even Colonel Mullen said it was dangerous duty. So this is the plot corner of the map. Is this a dead end? It's possible this entire expedition is just to get a little bit of experience points and a little bit of lore. Oh no. Come on. How do I activate bird mode? There we go. So we've got a dead end there. I can't see a clear path through unless we can go up these blocks, maybe? No. Ah, maybe? Possibly? Could it be? A path through? I like that big eye. There's a face up on top. So, we're on the side that they can definitely see now, right? I guess not. We're short enough that we're hidden by the rocks. Alright. Oh, there we go. Alright. This is suggesting to me that there's a boss soon. Hint. Combat hints too. You must determine what command will make it in time for a monster attempting an action. The best method is probably to make critical attacks to cancel the enemy's commands. However, critical attacks tend to take longer to act, so they might not make it in time. In such a case, we recommend using the quicker combo attacks, or moves that can be used instantaneously. However, combo attacks cannot cancel an enemy's commands. It is best to use them in cooperation with other party members when the enemy is very nearly defeated. So you combo them to stun lock them, sort of, and then use the fact that you've got someone else attacking them to sort of do damage while you keep them from acting. I'm gonna not stand under that. It's some Looney Tunes shit over there. Ooh, basement 2. Okay, so, what do we got? Oh, hold up. I think my face is stuck. Is my face stuck? I think my face is stuck. Nope, that didn't do it. Did that do it? The world went black. That was weird. I think my keypads, or I have all my controls for the emulator bound to the keypad, which is the same thing that you use to lock overrides on VC Face. So my face got stuck. So, do we want to do anything else? Was there any other treasure? There was like a big block that fell. That was over here, was it? Yeah, we're behind them. And oh, more plot. But we don't want any more failures like last time when you tried to make her sneeze incessantly. That was your fault, Nana and Saki, when you put it in Herr Mullen's food by mistake, right? Well, it can't happen. It can happen to anyone. Anyway, this was the demise of that woman, right? Alright. Maybe we can get there from here. I'm not sure. No, that's a gap. This is the bridge. That's a gap, so we can't get up there. And this is the same place as here. Yeah, this is not going to get us any closer to the other side of that big... Ooh, can I push a... Tragically, I cannot push a box. Sokoban, this is not. Alright, so there's gotta be somewhere over there, right? One more time. Over here, we have... This will help me get my directions. Okay, so this way is where the treasure is. If I want to get over there, I go... through the cracks here, and around to this side, is it? Oh, bats. Okay. Okay, buddies. These weren't that bad. So let's try that. Combos can't interrupt actions, they said. So sonar, standby, attack, standby, sonar. How can I tell if it's gonna happen before... I think it'll happen before, right? Attack. I think I'll try the other combo on this one. We'll see how that goes. So he's getting beat up by bats. Alright. That club seems pretty good. So yeah, we didn't successfully counter, it didn't look like. I should probably get good at the basic combat before we find a boss, though. Alright, so... here... it's boots. Some kind of ancient boots. Shin shoe. 35 move, polish to a shine. Oh, these are shiny shoes. Sue already has shiny shoes. I will give her a second pair. She can collect them. Beautiful ladies do need an entire wardrobe in their handbag, I guess, that she's got there. Alright. Let's go over here. We got a box. Can't go up any of those. Sneaking past these three again. Was there anything else? Ow. I feel like I want to loop around just a little more just in case I missed any loop. Though they've only telegraphed that little bit there. Was there stuff up here? Did I go up here and forget it? I feel like I went up there and completely blanked on it, didn't I? Ooh. Think that newbie back there is okay? He beamed himself pretty bad. I'm worried, but it was clearly his own fault going alone to the depths of the ruins. Colonel Mullen told him so many times that you never know what's gonna happen in the ruins. I don't quite know, but it looks like danger ahead. But I'm okay with that. Okay. Oh, okay. If you gotta go... Actually, I might... I was realizing I've been streaming for 2 hours. If you're streaming after this, I might try to figure out how to sling a stream over to somebody else. I've never done that before. But there's a word for it. I forget. We'll see. I'll keep on going, and then maybe I can try slinging, doing that thing where I send people your way. Raid, that's the thing. I don't know if that's super annoying or not, but yeah, have a good dinner, and thanks for hanging out. Have I talked to all these people? I think I don't get to talk to them. Right, we've already heard everything they have to say. So we'll go a little deeper into the ruins. See what's exactly up with all these. I have a feeling it's building up to something. And I did recover. Okay. Do I want to... I don't think I need to equip anything new. Alright, basement 2. Big open space, that's ominous. Also, there seems to be grass underground or something. Maybe it's moss. Alright. So So there's a wall to the right, or a ramp. There's an open space to the left. And a little dead end here. I wonder if the compass is just pointing us to the exit so we can find our way out eventually. Because that would make sense, I guess. Alright, blobbies. Gonna try to sneak slowly instead of running, because running seems to... Oh, it didn't make any difference, did it? I think I feel comfortable sending them back. Well, actually, cover up. Let's try the counter break again. Interrupt this attack. Yes, so you really don't get as much damage if you do the other attacks. Ow! Ow! Let's have Soup provide cover in the back here. Clean up a little bit. I like the little gold coins spinning around to let you know that you defeated an enemy. Oh, almost leveled up. Should probably get one more level before... Nope, didn't mean to open a menu. What am I doing? So in general, I want to go the opposite direction of the compass, it seems. Are they... Oh. Oh, that's cool. They switched to the crawling one for when they're going under something that's a low overhang. Alright, so this elevated wall seems like it gives us a good view. Some bats over there, some slimes and bats. Whoop! Oh, gosh. I wonder if I'd run across that if I'd been able to get across in time. Up! Alright. This place is falling apart. It's pretty cool, though. I like the interactive environment here. Ooh, rock axe. Small one-handed axe. I think Justin's the only one who can use axes. So what I'm gonna do, I guess, is switch the bat back to... Oh no, Sue already has a... No, she doesn't have the good one. She has a staff. So if I equip Justin with the rock axe, and then Sue with the baton... Yeah, there we go. See how that axe does. I wonder what a rock axe is. Is it like a climbing axe? Is it a pickaxe? Is it an axe made out of rock? Alright, let's go over here. Another bird's eye view. That's the pillar we snuck under, and this is some treasure and some slimes. Didn't sneak them up. Alright. Cover up. Standby, attack, standby. Let's do a combo attack with the new axe. And finish him up. I like the sound it makes when Soup clobbers things. Makes a little queep. Oh, dang. Justin got laid out. Oh no. Yeah, when Sue uses the club, it's like a little pico hammer thing. Yeah, level up. Nice. I feel confident going into a boss at this point. But I am still gonna get all the loot. There's a save point. There's a lot of stuff up on these walls. It seems like being on the ground is not where you want to be. Sonar. Let's see, just do a combo attack on the other bat, and then whatever else needs finishing up. There we go. It's weird how the slimes, when they attack, they turn into like a little pseudopod puddle thing. It's like they start as a drop and they're all nice and round, and when they attack, they reach out a weird little blob. Alright. So that was everything I saw from this area. Oh. This time we got the jump on him. Okay. Let's see, finish off the one that's hurt, and then... Oh no! So they can interrupt us too. So there's that ledge, that saving thing, this teeter-totter looking thing. What do we do with this? Do we just go up? No. We do not go up the seesaw. Oh, we'd probably have to drop on it from this end to shift it over, maybe? This is a proper JRPG puzzle. And I like how they're using the height of the dungeon, like the different levels. That's some... I don't know what that is, but it looks kind of like a jump pad or something. So if I want to go up there, if I want to be on that ledge, where would I? Ah! I got ambushed. I can't believe those bats put that boulder up there to drop on me, and they're just babies. I love to think what a full-grown bat could get up to. So far we haven't really needed healing items, but I'm assuming they will come into play at some point. Okay, so boulder cut off the path I was gonna take. So I guess we sneak through. No, we don't sneak through there. Can we go under this bridge, perhaps? Yes, we can go under the bridge. Oh, bat! No, you don't. No, you don't. That's 3 bats. Oh, we didn't get the jump on them, but this would be 6 total, I think. That's a lot of bats. Alright, so try to do a combo on the sonar one. Everybody else just do regular attack. Ooh, Sue just did a big hit. I wonder if they do different animations for different kinds of hits. At this rate, we might level up again before we get through here. Alright, no. Bird's eye view, yep, there's that. And the ledge somewhere to the south, if I remember. Whoa! Oh! Yeah? Whoa! It was worth it. I think. Residue potion. Revives one fallen friend. Sue has less items, so she can carry it for now. Alright, so now that we grabbed that... Oh, this is the wrong side of the... wrong side of this whole structure here. Gotta go over here. Gotta go up here. And this thing... Whoa. So those little yellow points are interactions you can do. Okay, that's cool. So we've made a bridge, and oop, fell down. Got that. And then, how do we cross over the... nothing happens. It's quite suspicious, though. Very unnatural to just be a statue. I think it's best to report to Herr Mullen. I think you're right. Let's go. Uh-oh, are we gonna get caught? Oh, good. That was close. If we didn't hide so quick, we would have been busted. Guess we probably want to check that statue, but if I know videos games, you don't do the obvious thing without fully exploring the whole dungeon, because you might not be able to come back. I actually don't know yet. So let's... We're not getting there from here. But we might be able to get up there from here. Another bird's eye view. Oh yeah, that little purple thing. Can I... So I can't do an action here. If I... Ah, yes, you can just run right over. Okay. And then... Ooh, box! Old armor! Wow! Antique armor. It's probably going to just... Maybe it's not going to Justin. It's going to Sue. Okay. I think I might have filled up Justin's inventory without him leading for so long. So if I go items, give. Let's give the amulet to Sue, because it is hers, and the bow to Sue. Let's give her 60 hit points to party, 1 hit point to friend. Let's give her, well, no. She got plenty of items too. Let's give her, But she's carrying a lot of stuff too, to be sure. She's got sweets, a banana, wound salve, a resurrection potion. I should give her one... We do have a lot of healing items, actually. Maybe I should give her... Well, we only have the one antidote, right? Actually, I have an idea. Resurrection potion to not use. Let's give. I almost used that on Justin. And then Justin gives the first aid to Sue. And an antidote. So we got 3 wound salves over here, some herbs, and then an antidote, some sweets. So I'm noticing the food says it has like a flavor after it. So like first aid doesn't have it, but banana is sweet, and sweets are variety. I wonder if there's like food taste or preference mechanics. I wonder if that's what's going on here. Let's go equip. Anyway, go here. Old armor. Yeah, that's good. And then Sue can take the... She's already got her Sunday best on, which is at least as good as adventuring clothes. So I won't worry about it. Alright. And a classy lady, of course, can't be seen not wearing her Sunday best, even when dungeon crawling. Okay, so do you run over this, and that's how it gets triggered? If you walk, does it go? Oh, you can walk over it, too. Okay. And then... Where was I? There was that. I think it was to the south, so I want to go this way to get to a staircase? Wasn't what I was thinking. I feel like I've been here and I'm a fool. Oh yeah, this is the start, isn't it? It's like right where we came down. There was the wall access, and I never went there? Maybe? Wait, is this really... Is it the same one? Am I just really turned around? I am just really turned around. Okay. So that's the pillar that came down. So somewhere up here is where the rock fell down and blocked our path? And that's the section of wall that came down. Does this offer a jump? No. Does this offer a jump? No. There's a slime and a bat, so we can't have been too far down here. Staircase. Okay. I'm gonna just defeat the baby bat before it can do sonar. If I'm not mistaken, I think their attacks synced up there. They both did 2 hits at the same time, and it did a little 2-hit pop-up, which might be important. 3 hits, okay. So maybe you can chain attacks or something? So I guess you want to time them carefully, too? Alright, so I'm gonna maintain my direction sense here. I went the opposite. I went where I came from. My direction sense. Okay, so and here's that, and here's this staircase, which we did go up earlier to get onto this platform, and then came down here, and this is where the other stairs were? No. No, this is where the fallen pillar was. And this is where the save is. And that's where the gold is. And I am down here still. But I want to be up there. But I can't go up there until I fall down from up here, way up here, all the way up here. And the only way to get up on top of that is some other way. Okay, I can loop around here. And a rock fell. That's not where we got ambushed by the bat, that's somewhere else. And then this, and this, and... oh dear. Oh dear. So I'm surprised this isn't enough to get up here. So, there's no obvious way to get there from here. Is there a way to get there from here that I've just failed to see? Maybe. I guess at this point I want to get on top of this wall from this side, but I think the only way I do that is up here. Can I do something to stomp it down? I mean, that really does conspicuously look like that little pentagon of rock up there. It looks like a conspicuously good place to jump down onto this. But I think that in order to get down onto this, I need to be up here already. Maybe I've got to go to that big statue that the guards were talking about and see if it does something. Since I was instructed that it doesn't do anything, it's got to be something that it actually does do. I mean, we do have like a cool ancient artifact, the spirit stone thing that we got from our dad, so obviously that's going to be plot relevant. Maybe... oh yeah, they control relics or something, or they can do something, but I don't think one's been found. An Angelo civilization relic, from what I remember the curator saying. Okay, is this the head? Okay. Just let me get a look at it, I guess. This was not the head in question, though. It was up the... there was a staircase that I went down and came up... yeah, this one, and then if I go over here... push down the pillar. Pushing down the pillar, I got access to somewhere else. Right? Push down the pillar. You can stand on the pillar and walk over here. And this is a big gate. Right. This must be the statue those soldiers were talking about. It does look suspicious. Aha. Justin, what was that? Justin, your bottom is shining. It's my pocket. Could it be the spirit stone inside? Called it. The spirit stone is... I've never seen this before. Wow, is it hot? Justin. Whoa. What? Oh, spooky. Oh, very spooky. Ooh, big spooky face inside a face with a spooky face on the inside of the face even. So this statue was a door. It seems like we can go further down here. But why did it open? Was it the light of the spirit stone? That's gotta be it, Sue. The spirit stone's related to the ancient civilization. That's it. This must be a real spirit stone. Cool, we're the first ones here. Even the guys in Garlyle Forces haven't come in here. Well, yeah. If you look at the statue where it splits open, it's just a cross-section of a skull with a brain inside connected to an eye. So, I guess they understood a little bit about anatomy, if nothing else, and the functions of biology. Ancient advanced civilization. And yeah, it's like, you got a face, and then you got a cross-section of a face inside the face, and then you got yet a third face, which is a spooky little lizard dragon behind the human-looking one. And I'm wondering if this is all some kind of symbolism. Now, I might be horribly disappointing and go complete a dungeon before I go in here, because I really do want to see if there's some more stuff that I missed. Probably around one of these corners, if anything. And I should save the game. I should do that. Alright, and then recover. And let's get another hint while we're here. Weapon skills. Each character can be equipped with different weapons. For example, Justin can use a sword, mace, or axe. Sue can use a mace or bow. Each weapon skill has separate experience points values. If you use a sword exclusively, your mace level will not increase. When your weapon skill level goes up, one of your basic parameters grows. For example, sword raises wit, and mace increases your max HP parameters. Oh. Look under skill in the command window to see which parameter has increased. Okay. Let me take a look. So when I equip this... Is it moves? Ah, okay. So on level up, this is the parameter that increases. If Justin gets his sword up, it gives him 1 strength and 2 wit. If Justin does mace, it gives him 2 hit points and 1 vitality. If he does an axe, he gets 1 hit point and 2 strength. And then for Sue... Yeah, Sue's club bonuses are the same. She gets hit points and vitality. And then the bow is hit points and strength. Excuse me. I wonder what these are. It looks like magic has parameters too, but we don't know any magic, so it doesn't show up at all. But yeah, Sue's getting close to 7. Well, not close to 7, but she's getting there with mace skill. Justin's still at tier 2 axe now. Okay. Let me roll with axe and sword for a little bit, and then get him some club skill later once the sword's up a little higher. Yeah. Alright, so nothing this way. Ooh, another seal. You can see there's like snakes or something coming out of a little bowl. Or something like that. Something Hydra-coated. Okay, so there's a pillar we push down. We can cross the pillar, we can go under the pillar. It's important strategy time. I gotta figure out how to navigate a basic space. I can fall down onto anything from above. There's a little lizard under the pillar! Poor guy. It's like a little blue lizard down there. It kind of looks like there was a face on the bottom of the pillar too. Like, you kind of see what I'm talking about? There's like 2 eyes, the suggestion of a nose, and then a big long mouth. How would they have carved it on the bottom of the pillar? Ancient aliens. That's the only answer. So, if we could get up here, we could presumably fall down to here, but that doesn't really help me in my difficulty with getting... This game wouldn't have shown me a big falling rock if the thing on the other side of the big falling rock wasn't important. Wait. That was earlier. What was I looking for? I'm looking for a way to get on top of the... Oh! Well, that's just another fallen pillar. Okay, so I kind of know, as long as I remember where I am vaguely. So we can cut under here. We can... Oh. I got somewhere now. Dynamite. I think only one person can be trusted with the responsibility of dynamite, and that's Sue. Justin would clearly blow himself up. He can't be trusted. If Sue is anything to go by, he can't be trusted. And I'm gonna try not to do the thing I typically do in RPGs, where I never use my consumables. I'm gonna actually use the dynamite when the time is right. Not right now. This is just bats. That's a little overkill. Let's get the attackers. Bonk. Bonk. Oh no! She failed to bonk. There we go. Justin, get the bat. Here we go. Another depressing gray herb. It's kind of like a monochrome eggplant. I wonder if it's just not got its sprite color or something. Alright, so we're in a new zone, so my instincts have not led me wrong yet. This is somewhere we haven't been, so presumably... Can't go through there. Probably can't go through there, it looks too small. But here's a staircase. And I'm not gonna take it. I'm gonna explore the ground. Okay, there was nothing over there. My instincts might be slightly leading me astray. There's another lizard, see? See? It's lizard. Oh, these Angelo civilizations. Oh no. Oh jeez. I was appreciating the ancient architecture. Alright, cover up, attack, standby. Let's try to get that slime before it does anything problematic. So I wonder, can we move? We can't really control where we move. We can just do... We can just do, like, movement as a result of attacking, I think. Bonk. There we go. I love the little high five she gives Puff. Puffy? Puffy. Oh, more slime. Wait. Were there too many slimes for me to fight? I can't believe I just got ambushed after a fight. World's most terrifying music for the world's least consequential fight. You see? That's what I'm talking about. It's definitely a JRPG, but the fights are breezy, which is nice. There's just a lot of them if you don't avoid them, I guess. Alright, so we have these platforms, which look a little familiar, and then this thing looks a little familiar, and then that thing looks a little familiar. Oh no! It just kind of went up. Okay, okay. Now... Interestingly, I didn't need to fall on the seesaw at all. I just needed to go around the long way. So I was barking up the wrong tree, as it were. Alright. Alright. But surely this thing rose up for some reason, right? Maybe it's just the ruins reacting to us moving through. I guess things fell down. Maybe it makes some sense. Alright, just for the sake of seeing what it does, I'm gonna try to run down on it here. Yeah, that didn't do it. That was a dumb idea, wasn't it? So we cross over through here. We can... I really need to start keeping a map or something. Alright, so there's that, there's this. I go under here, I go up to here, I go over here, I go onto here and over to here, and then I go back to here, and I save my game because I don't want to have to do it again. And while we're here, let's get one more hint. Oh wait, we already got that one. Yes. Skills do stats. Now we can go into the big scary face. Alright. Interesting, now the compass is pointing here. It's like the compass was telling us to leave before, but now it wants us to go into the big mouth, I guess. The only way out is through. Ancient passageway. Ooh, it's got electricity, or magic, or maybe it's both. Sufficiently advanced magic, and the floor tiles kind of look like a galaxy. This is cool as hell. I guess Phantasy Star was of this kind of era of fantasy with sci-fi elements, post-apocalypse fantasy. Okay, so we've got a... This is a red corridor with blinking red lights. This is a green corridor with blinking green lights. And this is a blue corridor with blinking blue lights. We came from the red corridor, and now we obviously have a choice. We can go left, or we can go right. And the compass is pointing me straight ahead, so it's of no help right now. Difficult choice. Do I want to go green? Or do you want to go blue? Those are your options. I guess I'll go green. See what's over here. Okay. Well, that sure is a green button. And a little alcove. And I pushed it. And it went squanch. And a thing started going. Okay. If I squanch it again, it goes again. Ooh. Hey. Is that like a... I think that's a little elevator or something. Huh. Okay. Well, before we go forward, just because I gotta slow everything down as much as possible, we gotta go over to the blue side. And I'm just gonna guess there's a blue button here that I can squanch, and it opens up a passage that way. Yep, there's a door. And if I hit it again, then it should be a door on this side, maybe? Okay, let's go in. Ooh. Okay. Now it's red. Something something blueprints. Ha! Oh, this is so cool. Oh, I love old 3D. And I love the delight that developers had with like things like we can spin the camera around. I mean, I can spin it around too, it's no big deal. But no, it's like the amount of stuff being done to... Okay. So, I'm trying to think about this. So is this going to put me out in the... I'm out in the red side now. This is the red one. There was a red one? No, but there is a... The faces. So this is obviously forward, so I'm gonna go back. So it seems like there are 3 entryways. And they line up such that this will either put me out in the green or the blue one. This puts me out in the blue one. And if I go into here, and I hit the red thing, the first time it should send me to the green one, right? Is my guess. And then the second time it'll send me to the red one? Yeah, it'll send me to the green one. So this was a puzzle of some sort. So then if I go back to the blue one, and I hit the button again, it should squanch around to not the door. If I hit it again, it'll squanch around to the door, and then I can go in, and then I hit the red button to access the third route that's not normally accessible. It's important to me that I understand ancient ruins as, you know, a junior archaeologist, and the first person to have been in here in a very long time. Okay, now I'm in the green end, so... I did it only one time, and I was supposed to do it 2 times. Alright. Yeah, I love the spinning around chamber and the spinning around elements until they all line up. It's very cool. Alright, so, anyway. Now that we've finished that little bit of archaeology, there's cubes. Cubes on poles. Cubes on poles. I go over here. There's like a little spirit-looking thing. Can't tell if it's an arrow or what, but it's indicating some cubes, and there's some cubes. And this face is spooky, and I'm not sure how I feel about it. This one is here. Oh, this is cool. I'm gonna do this over again. Let's just walk down the corridor like a normal person and get the experience of it gradually constricting until it gets to this point where there's a big eye and some more cubes. I feel you, Justin. Cool. I've never heard of ruins like this. It moves by itself. I'm sure great discoveries of the Angelo civilization lie ahead, right, Sue? Justin, the Spirit Stone's shining again. I wonder if this is going to cause a disaster that's a call to adventure or something. Oh no, they're looking at me. Oh, they can shoot lasers? That's spooky. What's a spooky head? Sue, look! Angelo is calling. Okay, okay. What's Angelo have to say? I don't like how they're looking at me. I don't like technology that's designed to look at you. This is the Room of Illusion in Sult Ruins. Okay. Right, there was like a ghost of a woman seen in the ruins sometimes, right? I wonder if that's... I don't know Japanese well enough to translate that. Did you say something, Sue? I didn't say anything. Yikes, cool. I mean, I know a little bit of Japanese. I you know, I can't help that the VTuber aesthetic just happens to be anime. Alright, we're gonna do the frustrating thing where we explore a little more, too. Oh. Yeah, no, that's different. What was Justin talking? Oh, don't like Twitch if you're looking at me?
精霊石を持つ者よ。
誰だ？
私はアレントのリエーテ。エンジュールの歴史とともに生き、そして受け継いだものです。
Wow. We're in space.
驚くことはありません。これはあなた方の住む大地を星の高さから見た姿です。さあ、聞かせてください。あなたは何を求めてこの扉を開いたのですか？
そんなこと突然聞かれたって。あ、どうして知ってんだ？俺が精霊石持ってるって。
すべての力は精霊石の輝きによって生み出されます。それなくしてエンジュールの扉は開きません。
エンジュールって神話の中の世界なんじゃ。
神話などではありません。あなたの持つその意志こそが遥かな昔から伝わる人と精霊との契約の証なのです。これをご覧なさい。精霊の光と紅翼人の翼によって
Cutscene time.
永遠を約束された世界、それがエンジュール世界です。天に輝くすべての星々が燃え尽きるまで、紅翼人の放つ光と精霊の恵みが絶えることはありません。精霊の祝福を受けて以来、人々は原初の束縛より解き放たれ、進化への道を歩み始めたのです。
So was it ancient aliens after all?
そう。この世界では紅翼人と精霊石の光こそが平和のシンボルなのです。
Takes a while to load a cutscene on a Sega Saturn. The spirit stone that you hold should really stay always within a carrion. Say, Justin, doesn't that sound a lot like what's written in the myths of Angelou? I thought so too. If so, then how are the myths related to the Angelou civilization? Liette, is that your name? Please tell me, are those myths true? Please tell me, Liette, are the myths of Angelou true? One who desires one answer to one question, or many answers, must head for a Lent. Do you desire many answers? I mean, personally, I have lots of questions, so... I guess this is the ask Sue for advice option. I think in this case, obviously, Justin has lots of questions. If you desire many answers, then you must leave on a long, long journey toward Alent, ever toward the east. In your long journey, you may lose your way. However, the light of the Spirit Stone is sure to lead you to the right way, as long as you have the Spirit Stone. He who has the Spirit Stone, if you desire many answers, head for Alent. Toward the east? Alent? Could that mean? You want me to cross the sea and go to Alencia? The New World? Oh, it does kind of sound similar, huh? Liette, is Alent? Will I be able to meet you in the new world, Liet? If I go to the new world, can I meet the real Liet and real Icarians? Wait, Liet! Don't forget, the light of the Spirit Stone will lead you to Olent. Now go. I am Liet of Olent. I am the one to wait for eternity. That was a fun sound. She's gone. She's gone now. Liet. Ah. We saw lots of things, but it almost feels like it was all a dream. Uh-huh. That was really like a dream. Justin, that light. Did you just see a light? What's that? The Spirit Stone. It's shining. Incredible. That's incredible, Justin. It is real. That's right. This is a real Spirit Stone. Liet, and everything we've seen is no fairy tale. It's all real. You're right, Justin. I've decided. I'm going to Olent. I'm going to meet the Icarians. I'm going to discover the Angelo civilization and surprise everyone. And then... Oh, wow. Anyway, I'm going to Olent for sure. The only one who can do it is me, the adventurer Justin. Yes, I'm going to show them. It's a very 8-year-old goes, or 10-year-old goes on a Pokemon adventure and, I don't know, gets into a tussle with the mob kind of energy right now, but you know what? I support you, Justin. Alright, I guess I have to go back through the Chamber of Technology looking at me. Oh, only some of them. Some of them weren't looking. Some of them were just kind of busy staring at each other. Everybody's so busy worrying about how they look to everybody else. Nobody has a chance to look at anybody. Look at every. Imagine I said something profound there. I can work this into something. Everybody's spending so much time worrying about how they look to everybody else. Nobody has any time to look at anybody else. Uh-oh, it's the Twink. Who goes there? Yikes, we're busted. What is a child doing here? Where did you come from? Lead, go secure the exit. Yes, sir, Colonel Mullen. I have many questions for you two. Don't think you can get away. Oh no! You're gonna kill a kid! What do we do, Justin? I'll figure out something. If you do not answer truthfully, know that your life is in jeopardy. Colonel Mullen, they're just children. Please, nothing rash. I understand, but one who makes a fool of me, even a child. This man, he's serious, Justin. His eyes are not smiling. First, tell me your name. He said he'd kill us if we were lying. He works for the government, I assume, so he probably has some kind of means to figure out who we are. Personally, I wouldn't tell him my name even so. If we get out of here, we'll be fine, so... I'm obviously Alexander. Oh no, because Sue was just saying our name, wasn't she? Maybe if I say it slow and suspicious-like, he won't pick up on that. So, you decided to answer truthfully. That girl has been calling out your name. Haha! I called it. Now, be prepared before you answer. Continue your foolish obstinacy and that girl will die too. Colonel Mullen! It's unavoidable in the line of duty. My boy, remember that this girl's life is in your hands. Did you open the door into here? I'm not gonna tell him how. It was not already open. I guess I did open it, huh? So we're important. I'm establishing that we're important to him right now. My, is that so? But neither the adventurers nor our men could open it until now. Now, I shall ask you another question. What exactly did you see in the depths of these ruins? I'm gonna say a strange room, but nothing else, because I do not want him to know that there's a holographic girl in here who contains the wisdom of the ancients or whatever. I'm gonna say a strange room, but nothing else. Nothing? I see the lie in your face. Looks like you won't cooperate. I have no time to waste. I will kill you and ask the girl. Stop! We saw a woman in strange lights! The girl is smarter than you. Be thankful to that girl. If she were not here, you would be dead. Wow, he's just gonna straight up kill a kid who he decided was suspicious, huh? A woman in light. A woman. Lieta Valent. The lights were spirits. Colonel Mullen, what will you do with these two? You can't be thinking of... Don't worry, Lean. Angelo is a major military secret. We'll keep them as informants. What? Are you gonna take us away? I thought I had to go home already. My dear, sorry, but you will never see your family again. Huh? No, you mean we're trapped for life? Oh no. Don't worry, Sue. The two of us can take care of these guys. My, but even if you escape here, there's still one trap ahead. You'll never escape Sult Ruins. So, do you plan to escape from me? Oh, Justin, Whisper, whisper, whisper. Okay. Here goes, it's sink or swim, Sue. Let's go. Okay. Take that, spin round and round. Oh, that'll do. Now I see why there's multiple entrances. Come, let's go, Sue. So this is how it works. Come back here. Wow, you couldn't even figure that out? Well, enjoy being stuck there for, I guess, a long time. I was just gonna see if I could spin it back around. That would have been a pretty dumb move, though. That would have been in the adventure game. That's the game over screen that you get. The adventure game version of this. Although, can I go over here? I don't want to, like, leave them in here to die, right? No, I can't really let him out. I gotta wait for someone else to do it, I guess. Clearly I could have bargained with that. Like, I won't leave you on a ledge in a weird spinning mechanical canyon for eternity if you let us go, kind of thing. Look, Justin, what's that? Oh. Oh dear. It's a big old bird. Big old bird made out of rock. It really is. It's a rock bird. Alright, so Rockbird is slow, I'm seeing. Rockbird is on standby. I could, I guess, have Justin doing combos to slow it down for a while, but before that I'm going to try to get a V-slash in, because I should probably use this at some point. Okay. And then Sue is going to critical to slow it down for now. Alright. Uh-oh. Alright, and now I got Justin to do a critical, and I'll get Sue to do a special move. Alright, and then restore some HP to the party by cheering. Attack one enemy by throwing Puffy. Sure. I've got a weird inexplicable bird too. Alright, I don't think I'm going to be able to pull off a combo by the time it attacks, so I'm just going to go through and do another V-slash. I like the organ music and the boss music here. Get bonked, idiot. Alright, levels up the axe. Oh, we're actually managing to slow it down just by doing normal combos. That bird exploded. That's a lot of gold. And a lot of XP. Well, that wasn't too bad. What was that? That wasn't there when we came. Yeah, that guy named Mullen said there was a trap. Think that was it? It doesn't matter. Anyway, let's get out of here. I can't believe it. They defeated the Rockbird, too. Colonel Mullen? Those guys are amazing. They managed to even escape me. Colonel Mullen, shouldn't we chase them? Having a little information about the Angelo civilization get out will not undermine our plans. Let him go. I respect his recklessness. What was the name of that boy? He said it was Justin. Justin. Quite a character he is. I had fun for the first time in a while. Ha ha! Well, that ended better than I could have for having gotten a death threat from this man. Alright, we got away. It wasn't a dream. I did have a great adventure. Just wait a second, isn't it too soon to run away? It's evening already, let's go back to Parm. Okay. I guess I'm gonna recover after the boss fight. I'm gonna get another hint? No, that's combat hit 1. I already know combat hit 1, what are you talking about? But I am gonna save my game. Now I guess it probably makes sense to go all the way back to town and then sleep at the inn or something and have a dinner conversation with our mom about all the bullshit that we got up to, which she'll definitely believe. Oh yeah. Why are you dressed like that? Completely against army regulations. You could get a court-martial. Hey, sir, we're not soldiers. Don't you understand? Puff, 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 etc. What's that thing on your head? You are monsters after all. You can't fool me. I'm not about to be done in by you. Come at me. No, we're good. We're good. Don't worry about it. What is it? Something seems to be happening in the ruins. What should I do? Then get going. You ought to go check into it with your own 2 eyes. Yes, certainly, but no, I can't. I was told to stay here. Being here is my job. Colonel Mullen can't make a mistake. At least, I don't think so. Oh my, I should have asked Colonel Mullen in more detail about what to do if this happens. That guy needs a lot of direction. What's wrong? Such a gloomy face. When a kid has such a face, I know. Did you break something? Well, sort of. I understand. I didn't see anything. Didn't even see any children. Of course, I didn't hear anything. Sir, don't be quite so indulgent, but an understanding adult is appealing. Young miss, you got me. Now go quickly. Okay. You can't look down on those 3 just because they're women. Those 3 are really capable. They were always at the top of the class at Academy. They really are proud. Wow, they say you can't judge a book by its cover. Guess that's right. But ever since Colonel Mullen picked Lieutenant Leon as its aide-de-camp, things have been worse. I think that's everybody down here. I'll probably chat with the guards on the way out, too. Whoever's left. Oh, not gonna miss this guy. Probably has an important thing to say. The sergeants, Nanasaki and Mio, have just perfect faces, too. It's just that problem. Yeah, we've already heard about your opinions about their faces, my guy. How about you? Hey, you two, don't come wander around here. Come on, somewhere. Puffy gonna talk to this tank? Oh, Puffy, just pipe down. Puff, 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 puff. What's up, Puffy? Puff, 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 puff. Having a conversation with the tank again. Puff, 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 etc. Puffy is no use trying to imitate it. This machine is not your friend. Those soldiers, yes. Hallucinations. Now I've got to go with Gauntz to go shopping for the sergeants. Gauntz can't carry it all, so this time I have to go too. Boy, they really are slave drivers. Okay. That dressmaker's late. Now I'm gonna be late in getting her dress to Sergeant Nana. I don't have time for this. Clean, shop, take out trash, get coffee? My schedule's just full. So, gods, are those women who ripped up the letter making you go on errands? But, Sue, you gotta understand, my creed is to do my utmost in any job I'm given. Deliver address to Sergeant Nana, go shopping for Sergeant Saki, and then for Sergeant Mio. Hey, that commotion in the ruins, did something happen? Okay, so he's the intern, I guess, being the youngest one. And you. Ah, so boring. Nothing to do in some boondock ruins. Just like Justin. Justin can do anything without me. Or with... Yeah, we already talked to them. I guess, yeah, let's head back to town. Although, for some reason the arrow is pointing me this way now. What's with that? That's just pointing me back into the ruins. Why is it always pointing me where I just came from? What's the deal with that? Huh. Well, just may as well check while we're here. Just one more loop around the pit. What's that? All that noise? Did something happen? I just hope it's nothing that would tick off the sergeants. Oh, knock on wood. You must be really scared of those three to be quaking like that, or be quacking like that. The sergeant's temper always lands on us subordinates. Makes every day thrilling. Okay, that's a way of looking at it. Colonel Mullen must be digging up some love letters that he buried. No, I don't think so. Well, forget it. Colonel Mullen, nope. This excavation will be exciting if some ancient treasure comes out. Not just treasure, it's much greater. Ow! What was that for, Sue? Justin, don't say anything. If I weren't around, you'd really be hopeless. Oh, that's right. Nothing at all, sir. Well, in that case... There's an orb I never checked. Justin, what are you doing? We've got to escape! I thought this stone could block the entrance, but it's way too heavy. No good, doesn't budge. That's a fun bit of dialogue to have after you've already visited. I guess you'd only see that if you'd go up and check the rock afterward. This is the most serious guard in the world. Alright, how about you? You got anything to say? There was some sort of commotion inside. That wasn't you, was it? Of course not, right, Sue? Of course not. We were just looking around. I guess it's good to have somebody who's got people skills on the squad. Well, with that, I guess we can go back to port town of Parm. And home. And hopefully the military won't follow us. I guess there's nothing like an adventure to make you hungry. Come on, let's go home. I was thinking the same thing. See if anyone in town has anything new to say. When I was about your age, I was already working in the mine. Times have changed for the better. Working in the mines is tough on kids who just want to play. Wasn't unusual for them to drop dead. Oh, damn. Felt I was going to drop myself a few times, but every time your dad would come and help me carry coal. My dad? Now that you mention it, didn't Lek mines used to produce lots of coal? That's right, son. For all the digging they're doing now, they don't get nothing. So the ships bringing coal from the new continent are busy. The Jewel Foundation profits too. Huh. That's good to know. Say, Justin, have you seen my boy Rocco? I want to take him to the dentist. Haven't seen him, or he has to go to the dentist? You told me not to tell you, but I'll tell you anyway. Rocco's over by the fountain. So that's it. Thanks for telling me. I understand he doesn't want to go to the dentist, but it'll just get worse. It's for his own good sake. Say, Justin, have you seen my... Yes, I have. Yeah, I remember he was cowering. I think it was in the last episode. Hang on there, Justin. You were the one who did it. Don't deny it. Huh? What are you talking about? Don't try that with me. You stuck that flyer on my back. I know it. Huh? It wasn't me. I may be absent-minded, but I do remember all the mischief I do. But Tense told me so. He said that you stuck the flyer on my back. He said, what? You can't believe anything from Gantz's gang. That's right. Gantz, Tense, and Gauntz. Those are the brothers. And this is poor Rocco, is it? Listen. Next time I'm gonna go see something or other king. He must be the king of somewhere. Hang on, Theo. The name of that king. Could it be High King? That's it. That's the name of the king. Do you know him, Justin? Theo, hiking means to walk to some far place with your friends and eat lunch there. So that something or other king must be a king who likes eating, just like you and me, right, Justin? Theo, you just don't get it. And is this... The cavity hurts, but the dentist makes me shiver all over. Just thinking of it gives me a chill. Yeah, well, it'll be better for you in the long run. You don't want to let a cavity turn into needing a root canal or something. Hey, it's Justin and Sue. You guys know what? If you throw money into this fountain over your shoulder, you'll become happy. At least that's the rumor. Nah, never heard that. Who told you that rumor? The man who cleans the fountain. I've been trying it every day, but I'm still not happy. Yep, the man who cleans the fountain. I throw money in every day, but I still am not happy, though. Do you think that maybe the one becoming happy is the cleaning man? Yeah, let's take a look at the fountain. I like that it just lets you do that. Well, I guess with that, let's go into the... one more of this guy running errands. Hey there, Birdie. Thanks for delivering the mail all the time. Is there a letter for me? Yo, Justin, for you... There's nothing today. Hey, Birdie. Good luck on your job. Thanks, Sue. I'm in a hurry now, so see you later. I guess with that, let's go to the Seagull restaurant. Say, Justin. It's all great going to see Liette and everything, but do you know how to get to the new continent? Of course I know. We just need to get on a ship. Okay, then how do we get them to let us on the ship? Well, I know, we'll just ask Mom. She's sure to know. Alright. If she's gonna bonk us over the head again, I have a feeling. Welcome home, Justin and Sue. Dinner's ready. Wash your hands and come along. I wonder if I should save here and use this as the intro for the next time. Presumably we'll talk. You know what? I'll say I'm really hungry. I like that I want to play some more as an option. It's literal and also it's meta. It's meta contextual. This is ludonarrative right here. All right, let's do dinner. It's a good way to close it out. Say, Mom, how can we get on a ship to the new continent? What's this all of a sudden? Well, I always used to go back and forth on my own ship. That's right, you used to be Lily the Skull, right? Well, if you want to know about ships, why don't you go to the port? That's it! That's one way to do it. Come on, Sue, we're going to port tomorrow. The new continent is Alencia, right? Which is bigger, Alencia or Messina, where Parm is? Well, there's nothing on the other side of the end of the world. Hey, I know. The end of the world is where the world ends on the new continent, right? But you know, there's something that I don't quite understand. Is there really an end of the world? Anyway, Justin, you're dirtier than usual. Where exactly were you playing? Not playing. With an introduction from the curator, we went to the Sult Mines and we're doing scientific research. Whoa! You're doing scientific research? Oh, that's funny. What's so funny? I wonder what scientific research means anyway. Say, Justin, what do you think of the end of the world is like? We'll never know if we don't go. Anyway, let's go to port tomorrow. Now that you mention it, the curator praised you very highly. He said you were being very good. Yes, now he might forgive me for breaking the statue. Oops, now I did it. Hey, Justin, I didn't hear anything about that. What exactly did you do? Nothing. Oh well, you're so hopeless. Tomorrow I'll go myself and apologize to the curator. But you have to go apologize yourself too, okay? Understand, Justin? Say, Justin, what do you think that... We've already talked about this. Well, that's that. We'll have to go apologize to the curator and whatnot. Next episode. That was delicious. I'm full. A way to get to the new continent. We'll try to find one starting tomorrow, right, Justin? Bow, 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 bow. Good morning, Justin. Are you ready to go? I think I already got everything from the bedroom. Well, so I guess I can decide what I want to stash. I'll do some end of episode maintenance really quick, and then we'll save the game. I guess I want to sell some of this, right? Wooden sword, adventurer's clothes. Might be worth selling. I didn't get to use the dynamite on the bird statue either. I guess we'll have to, I'll keep that on Sue just in case. I still think she's the most responsible one for carrying it. Alright, check that map again. Justin, didn't your dad buy this map on the new continent? Isn't this New Parm? No, Sue, New Parm is over here. Oh, right, New Parm is over here, huh? Pretty far away. Can I do another check? No. And this is the pictures of the family. Father discovered many rare animals on the new continent. When I become a full-fledged adventurer, I'm gonna put my picture next to Dad's. Grandfather, first ever to climb the highest continent on the mountain on the Messina continent. You don't climb continents usually. That'd be a lot of climbing if you put them up right. It's like, I think if you put a continent on its side, that'd probably get to space, right? Yeah, you'd be in space by the time you get across, like, Asia, if Asia was going up instead of sideways. Asking the real questions here. Alright, what's this one? There's nothing here today. Well, I guess with that, I'm gonna go save my game and then wrap the stream up, because I think we have been going for the full 3-ish hours I was aiming at, 3 to 4. Is she back a little early? Weren't you going to the port to ask about getting on a ship? I still have things to do. Like save my game. Yeah, 5.5 hours. That's pretty good so far. Well. Yeah. I guess with that, I'm gonna wrap things up and get a drink because my throat's starting to get a little worn out. But yeah, I might try to figure out how to raid somebody. But in the meantime, thanks for coming out. Oh, hey! Sorry, you did just get here as I was leaving, yeah. I'm hoping to do this more over the course of the week, though. I'm trying to actually... Last week it ended up being really busy with work, so I was worn out by the time evening rolled around. I may or may not stream tomorrow. Let me think about it. I'll post on socials if I do, but the VODs will be up on YouTube later today, and the previous VOD is on YouTube also. I should be streaming later in the day too if I can, but yeah, it's nice to see you to drop by right at the end. It's been a cool game so far, I've been enjoying it, but yeah, thanks for coming out everybody who did, and let me think. I want to get some time in on working on Arduino stuff. But other than that, I don't have anything going this weekend, so perhaps I will stream a little more tomorrow. I'll post this evening with an update, whether or not I'm gonna. No promises, but if not, not tomorrow, then early in the week maybe, like Monday. I'm gonna be heading out of town in a week or so, trying to do some fun stuff before then. But yeah, thanks for swinging by for the stream, everybody. Hope you had fun playing Grandia with me. We finally got to our first fights and our first dungeon crawl after 2 episodes, which was pretty good. But yeah. Let me go to... I did actually make an outro screen this time. But yeah, y'all have a good evening. And yeah, I'll catch y'all some other time soon. Bye!